This is an emergency broadcast. All programming has been temporarily suspended. Please remain calm. Further information will be provided shortly. This is an emergency message from the Home Office. Early warning systems are tracking the blast front from a catastrophic comments. Impacting the Pacific Ocean, severe local effects are expected to reach the UK within the hour. These may include temperatures in excess of 200 degrees, tsunamis in coastal areas. Civilians are advised to remain indoors or seek shelter immediately. Do not travel outside your area otherwise instructed. And motorways have been closed to civilian use due to expected disruption of mobile and internet service. Safety information will be provided on radio frequencies, any BBC AM station and Channel 198 along the way. God save the cave. The sun is from the shine. That's not funny, turn that off. Sorry, I was just testing the levels. Is it on? It's on, go ahead. My name is Darcy Dunraven. I'm with Felix Malloy. Current date as of this broadcast is November 15th, 2042, 7 years since the comedy Rotting Out the Sun. We're broadcasting from an old transmitter tower near Dartmoor in County Devon. I'm told our signal's strong enough to cross the channel. That's right. So, if anyone's over there, NATO, the UN or whoever, we represent a small colony of survivors. We've been holed up in the belly of a medieval castle, an old aeroid shelter waiting for the clouds to clear. There's a little over 100 of us. We have bunks, kitchen, showers. I don't know what your situation is over there. There aren't many citizens left over here. Just pockets here and there, and things that used to be citizens. No, this is pointless, Felix. We don't know that. You really think everything is just ticking along like normal in France? Maybe closer to normal, you can say. We haven't heard from a soul over there in years. Exactly, doesn't really build well, does it? I hate out here on the walls, feel so bloody exposed. We should go soon before the weather. In a minute, just come on back to the mic. I'm fine, you can wrap it up for me. The rest isn't really my field of expertise. Is it? Come on, stop messing about. This was your idea. I only came along to watch you back, and shouldn't they know what? What I need protecting from? Felix, what? For all we know, those things have overrun the world. Why not, and what if they haven't? What if someone's out there hearing this right now, ready to send help? They need to know what they're in for, don't they? Another minute, please. All right, fine. Well, we argued for a while about what to call them. We know what they look like, but it was like no one wanted to say the word, like it was a kind of surrender. They came after the impact and the firestorms, when the sun went dark. Like they'd always been there waiting in the shadows, a few at first, then more and more, until it was impossible not to say it. There, vampires. Why is that one? Yeah, that's brilliant, keep going. We've identified 3 types so far. There are the feral ones. You'll see them in the cities and towns, ghostly human shapes, stalking the ruins like wolves, naked and painted in ash, easy enough to spot. They wear what they are on their twisted faces. The second kind is more insidious. It won't be a snarl in the dark, it'll be a cry for help. A lost boy or a mother begging for a scrap of bread. And you won't see the monster under its skin until it's too late. They were all human ones as far as we know. But they've been changed, hollowed out and twisted like the world outside, and that world belongs to them now. The rest of us are just holding on by our nails. You didn't mention the 3rd type. Yeah, well, pray you don't run into that one. Fuck what? The window. Bollocks, it's really coming down. It's a total whiteout. Should we go? They'd surround us before we knew what was happening. We'll have to wait out. How are we gonna let everyone back at the castle know? Not to try and fetch us. I don't know, Felix, if only we had a radio tower. Yeah, go ahead. All right, base, I'm calling it with snowed in it. Station with 0 visibility. Don't send help if it clears before dark. We'll be back if we don't show, assume it didn't. Don't worry, we have provisions for the night. Hope I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Signing off. Don't worry, you don't strike me as a warrior. I always worry after her. She knows it. Oh. You think about her like a daughter. Think of her as one of your troops. You've trained over this sort of thing. She's a good egg. She's come a long way thanks to you. She did the heavy lifting. When I think of the little twig of a girl she was, the day you put that sword in her hand. I'm crazy though I was. She could barely lift it. She's a fighter, always has been. As she has, it's just a cold snap. She's got this jet all right. You want to let her sister know she's eating. We'll give her a tick. Did you nick it or not? Tommy struck it out here in front of everyone. You're going to recognize her fine, but you'll have to copy down a bit. You want to have to get it back before she gets back. Your sister's journal, the Holy Grail. I'm such a rubbish sister. You're being dramatic, I'm not. There is a code, jewelry ancient and mutable. And it reads, they who steal their sister's journal. Rubbish sisters. It's not as if she's listing all the lads she diddles herself to, is she? Like aliens to you, aren't we? It's just stuff she's learned about those things. Stuff that should be public knowledge, frankly. I know it just doesn't feel good. Hurry up so I can take it all back. Oh, I took Lavra and Eric. They're in relay. It's getting real now. Look at this map. What's this area up here, Monk VSR? Oh, she's such a nerd. Val sounds redo a veil of no return. It's an Athorian thing, I think. Veil of no return, yeah, as in off limits. Why? That's why she saw it, the third type, the Overlord. She tell you about it, what do you think? Of course not God. She is so patronizing. She's just protective, overprotective. You're a grown woman, this is your choice to make. Not hers. Oh shit, is that? Yeah, hide the book. Yeah, I'll be back. Coming. Hey, what's up? Is Jory alright? Sure, why? I don't know, keeps looking over here. He's just waiting for me. We're about to go and watch an old movie. Even here are thick as thieves lately. Am I in some kind of trouble? I don't know, are you? No, I'm fine. Sorry, I'm sick of Darcy giving me so much shit about him. Well, can you blame her for that tattoo of his? It's not a tattoo. He drew it with a Sharpie, for God's sake. Still a skull with fangs, it's just a doodle. It's not really in the best taste though, is it? I don't know, look. Just mind yourself. Of that lad. Alright. Fine, yes, I will. Now can I get back to? Not just yet. I want to let you know that your sister's been delayed. She be overnighting at the station. Why? Is she okay? What happened? She's fine, just the weather. Well, is it secure there? Well, it'll do well enough for the night. Are you really sure? Why can't you send a team to go and get her? She has provisions. Yeah, anyway. Try not to lose any sleep over it. Just wanted to let you know they hunt at night though, right? She'd be fine. Hope she knows what she's doing out there, right? Right. So bloody cold. You sure we can't turn the generators back on? Just, I told you it's too noisy. How many of them would you suppose are in earshot? The way sound carries over these hells, I don't know. More than you'd want turning up. No, yeah. Best not. Honest question though. Yeah. Promise we're not gonna face to death, right? May as well hunt you down for the night. There's a down sleeping bag in that locker. Go ahead, get out. Shit. Looks like there's just one. So what do you wanna? What? I'm sorry. Oh, why are you taking off your trousers? Body heat. Oh. Come on then, takes to download to 100 tunnels. Hurry up, right. Here comin'. Well. How do you wanna? The spoon's in a drawer. Just come on, I'm trying to mate. Oh no, my front to your back, mate. I don't wanna. No. How excited Felix Jr. is about all this. What's that? Are you awake? Yeah. What's wrong? I thought I heard something. I don't hear anything. Must be the wind. The warm enough? Yeah. Yeah, now I am. Thank you, Dimension. You're very kind to me. Stop it. No, you are. You always looking out for me. It's kind of you. It's exhausting. You need a proper girlfriend. There are no options. Amelia fancies you. She thinks I'm funny. Same thing. I don't know. She's been chatting out Bash lately. Basham? Why the hell does Amelia, Sylvia have in common with a long car like Bash? She doesn't really want things in common. She wants an immense strap in RAF lad. Who knows how to kill vampires? Killing vampires is easy. I wouldn't know, I'll teach you. See, they're always got my back. Amelia, what an idiot. Ash isn't funny at all. How about you? What about me? When was the last time you thought about what taking a lover? Taking a lover while you're a cheeky paper panic. Might as well be. Cheeky. Paperbacks are the only romance I've got time for. I'm married to the Sea Phoenix. Is what it is. I hate how much gets put on you. It doesn't get put on me, I take it on ya. But it has to be for something, doesn't it? I find my precious in the simple moment. Like, I don't know. This one's nice. Oh my God. Darcy, you've never once in your life gotten laid, have you? Wow, I was being nice. Hold on, did you hear something? No. Did you? Fuck, was that a door? Get out, did something. Try to get away from the window, I'll look. Well, do you see it? No, can't see anything. Maybe it was the wind. Jesus, he's looking for a way, what a blighter, yeah. Stay here, I'll take care of her. Lock it behind me and keep away from the windows. All right, good. I'll wait. All clear. Got it, just one. That I could see. You okay? Did it hurt you? No, I'm fine. It was a little girl, oh Jesus. I'm sorry. It's fine, I just need a minute. So, yeah, lesson 1. How you kill one is you cut off its head. A stake to the heart only incapacitates. It wakes up as soon as you take the stake out, so it's gotta be the head. They have to know that shit fucks with us, right? The kids has no accident. They tell them to fuck with us, don't they? They must. I don't know. Hurry up and get dressed, we should head back. Is it safe? It's not quite light yet. And the snow. You have to chance her. The smell of the dead one's gonna draw her back. Oh, how much further to this castle of yours? Just over this rise. And watch our story when we get there. Same as it always is, the truth then, minus the controversial bit. We'll be sitting ducks if they spot the gaps. They won't. Oh, come now, Penelope, you heard the radio, they're not on school. This law they know of our kind, yes. Well, they don't know me. I fooled sharper minds than theirs. Still, I don't like it, having to pretend. Feels like I've got my hands tied behind my back. That's the game, Anton. It's what we are. The knife that's so sharp you never feel the wound. That was before, it's a new world now. Oh please, what do you know about the world? You still got the dirt of your grave under your nails. No, you and I could rip that place open like a ripe peach. If we let ourselves go. We'd be bathing in blood by this time tomorrow, just like Normandy. Come here. What? Normandy was sloppy, Anton. You'd never have got out in one piece if not for me. Go off book here and you are on your own. I've come too far, understand? Of course, good, sorry. I only meant that you're so proud. A thing to hide in the shadows. You shouldn't have to lower yourself. Hush, look, that's the place, is it? Yes, Lockroom Castle. It's a fortress. I wish you'd tell me what they have in there. That you need so badly, trust me, Anton, you don't. Just follow my lead and try to keep up. Hello, who do we have here? Watch out, we have company. A man and woman on foot approaching from the west. On foot, not Darcy and Felix, no sir. Not yet, fresh faces. Apparent human, what you want me to do? Lower the door bridge but keep the inner door closed. I'm coming up with the team. Yes sir. They're gonna see right through us, Penelope. They'll see what we tell them to see. Come on. Oh, thank God someone's there after all. Help us please, we've come so far. Journal November 16th, 17th, 20:40 to 2 a.m. I had a dream again. I saw him, a figure all in black, up on the tor near the ruined abbey. I watch him through my binocs from a quarter mile away. He turns, looks at me. Right at me, and I hear the voice in my ear. I see you. It startles me. I drop the binocs. There's no one nearby, just the figure on the hill. But when I look back, the figure is gone or changed. A huge black dog where he stood staring me down. I think of the ghost stories my grandmother told me. The black hound, said to haunt country roads and old churches. It had so many names, the black shook the bar guessed the striker. Was it real? Maybe all. Ghost stories are real as far as I know. I was born in a world of science and logic. I watched it all slip through my fingers. Now, science and logic are at a constant and deafening loss, and so am I, but I can't tell her that. Something happened today, after I got back from the station. The world came a little too close. Darcy, there you are. Hey Hope, I heard you have a nice station. I did alone with Felix, yeah. Well, what can you just tell me that you'd have finally got down to it? Oh Darcy, you're back, thank God. I was so worried about you. He has like a massive crush on you. You know adults don't talk like that, right? 'Cause you sit in bed sometimes. Only sometimes, that's a shame. Oh, where are you going? Jepson with two newbies who showed up this morning. I'm gonna go and observe, can I sit in? No, whatever, I don't need your permission. My Darcy, welcome back. Hey, Hope, hey, is that them in the flesh? Penelope Chambers and Anton DeVere. So you left from Santa Dem, Jepson there by himself. What's that, was Anna? He has Bash in the tower and Xana on patrol, in case anyone out there tries anything. Pills in the drawer. Take one if you're gonna stay in here. They're not going to mesmerize me through the wall. If you can hear their voices, they can get to you, come on. It's a two-way mirror, they don't even know. Who's in here? Oh, just take the bloody pill. I hate it, Odrina. Are you writing everything we say? Well, we like to keep track of these. I don't like him in there alone. His axe is strapped under the table. He'll be fine. Besides, maybe they are exactly who they seem. Where was the Dutcham? Ashore just east of Plymouth, I think, and then walked the A38 to the Fallen Bridge. Then followed the river until we saw the castle. We didn't know anyone was here. We were just looking for a place to shelter. For the night, did you see anyone on the road here? Not a soul, Aya. I feel like we're in customs. Why do you say that? Well, the questions. This even looks like an interrogation room. Oh, don't take it personally, chap. This whole complex used to be an SOE bunker in World War II, really, under a castle. That's fascinating. What are those grow lights? I take it to have some horticultural expertise. I was a wine grower. That's good to know, I'll note that down. Funny place to put them. Though we'd be growing tomatoes in this room normally. They've cleared the space for us, if you don't mind my asking. Yes. Do you know how much longer this will be? I'm almost done. Do you need to use the loo? We're just very tired from the trip. I'm sure we'll be fine for a bit longer. Where are you from originally? Why do you ask? Well, I'm hearing a bit of North London, Camden, Hampstead actually. Ah, close. I pride myself in accent impressive. I haven't been home in, well, quite some time actually, yes. You said you'd been in France all this time. It was a graduation trip. I was all set to guard about the countryside and, well, nothing like a comedy impact to spoil a holiday. I was only Great Western from London when it hit, with my lady companion and her two daughters. I was in the Rowan Valley on the day. That's where I met Anton. My family has a vineyard there. Had a vineyard, I suppose. Well, there's not much left of it now. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, it was already, for they seem perfectly normal to me. That's what shades do. They seem normal. You can't trust their parents. So why doesn't he just throw the lights up and be done with it? He was MI6. I'm sure he knows what he's doing, but you don't. He's getting them on tape so they can go back and look for the tailies if this goes to shit. Like what? Hope, take your Dexy drain or get out. Fine, I'll go. And don't linger about it, just some random couple. She's in a mood this morning. She was good to me. I'm just relieved she left. Past the worst of the firestorms in his wine cellar. Been together ever since. I have a bad feeling about these two. And what's it like over there? Pockets of survivors. Here and there, no one else apart from the survivors. Apart from the human survivors. Rats, dogs. I am not quite sure what you mean by. And you spent the past 7 years drifting from camp to camp aimlessly. Well, there was a village in Normandy, That was something close to a home for a time. What happened there, it didn't work out much sense. Some unsavory characters turned up hooligans. You know how it goes. I do have to be careful who you let in. We're not at all like that. I'm sure you seem like nice citizens. Thank you, just awfully determined to leave France. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Well, I think it's fair to say that. You would chance a channel crossing, in this weather, in a ramshackle old boat. Is there a point you're dancing around? I'm just trying to work out what you were running from. Because it wasn't rats or hooligans. Was it? We don't have the slightest idea what you're talking about, Anton. Stop. Yes, we do. So they're here too, are they? The others, they are. So I'm sure you understand my caution naturally. Why take such pains to avoid the subject? We knew how it would sound. In the event you hadn't encountered such things. Yeah, you thought it might be different here. Did you? Oh, we hoped it would. You have to help us, please. We've come so far, it wasn't our intent to mislead. We all bend the truth. From time to time. I have a confession of my own to make. Oh, what's that? I lied about the tomatoes' gassy lights, high-intensity ultravioletance. It's not sunlight, but works in a pinch, if you want to see someone's true colors. So to speak, take more than light bulbs to kill me. That's where the axe comes in. Shit, throw me the crossbow, I'm going in here. Thanks, stop. I said stop, man, the alarm, we have a runner. Look who finally decided to show up, Jack. God, you're late. He has my axe, he got past me. I see this one didn't, my fangs are in. My hands are up, I've got to go after the other one here. Take the coffee, what about you? Got my soldier, if it's any consolation. I didn't want it to turn out this way. This was never meant to be an attack. If you utter another word, I will put this boat flash through your shriveled heart. Do you need help in the Earth jet? No, stay the booth. Gussie. And cut the comm. If you were going to pull that trigger, you'd have done it by now. You want to know what I'm about? What makes you think that? Because you're bleeding like a stuck pig, and part of you recognizes that. You've never been in a room with a vampire who hasn't lost their mind at such a sight. You want to know why I'm holding back? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. I'm not here to make trouble. Your companion didn't get that memo. She's a baby. You learned what we were from comic books and TV shows. And how old are you? Old enough to be tired of that shit. Right then, I'll bite. Why are you holding back? Because there's something here. I need more than your blood. What's that? Asylum. To you, so soft and sheltered. Thank you, Hope. I bet you taste of honey and sex, don't you? Hope, well, let's find out. Shall we? Okay. Hey, you get away from her. One step closer and I rip out her throat. Don't listen to him, Hope. I've got this, it's fine, dolls. It's just Anton, that's right. I'm not so bad, am I? He's not so bad. If you hurt my sister, your last moments will be excruciating. I will see to that, at least I won't die hungry. Drop the axe and let her go. Put down that sword and I'll consider it. Fuck you, come on. Stronger like you do. You really need a sword to defend yourself from the likes of me. No, I didn't think so. So put it down and I'll let this pretty piece go. There we are. Run along, little one. Your sister and I are gonna have a little chat. No worries. Oh my God, go back to your bunk. Shut the door and don't come out until the all clear. Sounds good, Oh sweet. I had a sister once, I don't know what your play is, but this isn't gonna end how you think. No, you haven't even heard what I have to offer you yet. What could you possibly have that I want? Come a little closer, I'll tell you. This is close enough, come now. It's hard to have a friendly conversation at this distance. It's hard to have a friendly conversation with a vampire brandishing an axe. This thing. You're not really worried about this antique, are you? Stop, stay where you are. What? We're just talking. I'm warning you. I can still reach my sword before you get to me, yes. But you won't. You're going to stay right there, looking squared into these pretty blue eyes. All right, if that's how you want it to be. I'm not such a beast, you know. I have a great deal of sympathy for you. In fact, do you? Oh yes, as you can imagine, we used to be the ones. Cowarding and crumbling castle dungeons. Your plight here is very familiar to me. You've lost everything. The life you knew is over. Now you hide. Sneaking out into a world that used to be all yours, stealing what sustenance you can, scurrying back into the shadows, praying the ones outside don't catch on, and follow you into your dark lair to end the pointless nuisance your whole existence seems to have become. I know what that does to someone, and it will only get worse. You will watch the ones you love die one by one. But it doesn't have to be that way. No, not at all. I can release you from all that quickly, painlessly. You need to be afraid. I'm not afraid. Your heart is racing. Must be the pill. What pill? The pill I took to block this mind control shit. No, wait. Told you I didn't need this sword. I call this meeting of our governing council to order. Mayor Gussie Blackwood presiding. Also present security her to Jepson. Belgrave and Dr. Claff. Order us. Know then how's your leg dip? On the mend. The good doctor here has provided me with this handsome Wilbone monarch, found in the Castle Museum upstairs, who belongs to Sir Francis Drake. Well, for God's sake, don't break it. Of course not. And our guest safely locked away in the detention block. Unsub-level B for reasons passing. My understanding your reservations have been noted, but she did request asylum. How long are we really going to entertain that mother? Is it she's running from? She won't say. I don't trust her, nor do I, but Dr. Ardith here has a proposition. We should hear out. For what? For studies. Still much we don't know about them. It's rare to come across such a hospitable life. Specimen. It's not a live doctor, perhaps. Perhaps not. Neither case. Some testing might yield windfall for us. What sort of windfall? Well, new weapons, new countermeasures. Detection methods, who knows? She has much to teach us. And these tests you're contemplating, would they be painful to the subject? Impossible to say. Without knowing the extent to which she feels pain. I'm strangely comfortable with that. But I doubt she be. What reason is that? To think that she will continue to be hospitable. She wants something from us. Whether she's being honest about what that something is, or not, if she wants it bad enough, she will sit still long enough for us to be able to learn what we need to learn. And then what do we do with her after we're done? I leave that to you, Jet. She's still here, under lock and key. God keep under your heart, though. Yeah, yes, of course. How are you? Do you need to talk to Gussie, a mayor? Well, you know, she was a trauma therapist. No. I'm fine, honestly. I can't remember it. Good. That's good. It's like they both seem so human. I know, but they're not. How do they turn out like that? What makes some of them look like citizens? It just happens like that. Some of them turn into brighters, and some turn into shades. And what about the third kind? I told you, I've only seen it once. What did it look like? It gazed like, I see you. Whatever I wanted to look like. What does that mean? It means I don't want to talk about it. You should get ready for bed. Then I should get back to my own broom closet. Hey, nothing, never mind. Are you sure you're all right? Fine, it's just weird. What is seeing them like that, looking just like us, talking like us, like echoes, like they're just out there sleeping in our beds, playing in our parks, going about their lives like we did? I wouldn't dwell on it. They're not like us. No, of course. Good night. She's curious, pushing at the things I've hidden from her. There's so much I can't say. I don't want her to know. There are things out there I don't understand and can't protect her from. This place feels safe to her. Boring, even tucked away deep in the earth. I'm the only one who sees how fragile it is. How easy it is for the chaos to slip in. But that's my job. To be the one who sees it and worries, and has the nightmares so others don't have to. They can't know how powerless I feel. They can't know I lay awake, waiting for the alarm to scream for the last time. The frantic knock at the door. The monster I don't know how to kill. I'm out there all the time. I know exactly how broken the world outside is, and the truth unsaid is that I can't fix it. I'm as helpless as anyone, but I can't tell her that. I'm sorry for this, Darcy. I wish I could explain to you in person, but you'd only try to stop me. You want to protect me, and I love you for that. I'm suffocating, I don't blame you. I get it. Time is strangely down here, living day to day underground. No sky over our heads waiting for the gloom to clear. What is it, Jeff Oyster? The weeks are short and the days are long. I get it. I was 9 years old when we arrived. And the next thing you know, 7 years has gone by. I get how it might be easy to miss, but I'm not that little girl anymore. I'd be old enough to drive out there. I've been drunk, I've had sex. I think about the future, my future. And I can't help but ask, is this it? Good. There we are. Let's talk more, spotting right, sorry. There you are. Hey Felix, let's talk more, punching, shut up Zona. You missed lunch, jet setting me something aside. I bet you didn't set aside one of these. Brownies, no one told me it was brownie day really. In the middle of your work art, I said shut it Donna, here you are my lady, I'm melts, hey. Brilliant. Good and well. Little thank you present for you know. Watching out for me on the second one, well. I figured you killed the vamps yet too. Brownies, God Phoenix, they'll be extinct by the end of the week. If you put that kind of bounty on them, and you'll be 50 pounds heavier fine. I'm coming, Jesus son. Last time I asked you to spot me, how was Hope after her running? There's a fucking fiddle. Can't remember a bloody thing about it. Thank God. I was gonna ask her at lunch, but she already was drawing on her hand. I don't know, felt squeegee. Lucky I've gotten doing worse, you. Got a problem with the lad. Oh, he's a wanker. She can do better, but she's 16, what can I do, right anyway? I'll leave you ladies to the leather bag if so, Engria. Thanks, hey, thank you for the brownies. Sure, I'll just take the second one back. Don't you fucking dare, right? Oh, Felix, what was he drawing? Sorry, on a hand, what was it? Oh, it looked like a skull, I think, right? I'll keep an eye on it, thanks, don't sweat it. So what's all that? With my sister, with me and Felix, nothing, why? Well, he spent the night at the station with him. God's son, I know you do what, just study the bag. Some of these close until further notice. Please avoid the area. That was good, yeah. For you too. Hope, sorry. What are you all right, fine, yeah. Why? You've been so distracted lately. This surprises you, I guess not. The day after tomorrow. It was bound to come around eventually at some point. You're as ready as you're gonna get, and all that's left is that last step across the line. Maybe part of me was sure someone would catch on and stop you from going through with it. Not me. You're so invisible, yeah. You're not scared at all, thinking of staying behind. Would you stay if I did? I can't. This place is suffocating. Come with me, please. Don't leave me with Laurel and Eric. I don't know jewelry. I want to. I just wish I had a better idea of what to expect. That's not something anyone here can tell you. Maybe, do you know something I don't? Jewelry, I know a lot of things you don't like. Like when a girl is finished and when she isn't. Come here, give me a kiss. I know you don't believe me, Darce. But I take this step with open eyes. I know there's a lot about the world you think you haven't told me. I see more than you realize in your silences. The truth is like a cloud in the night sky. I can make out its shape from the black between the stars, and when I look into the darkness, I start to wonder if there's more to the world, that you can tell me more than even you know. And I wonder if that uncertainty, in some strange way, might be the answer I've been looking for all this time. Hey Bash God GT again. Shit Hope. I thought you were your sister. Come to relieve me, sorry. No, I'm just bringing your lunch. Oh God, no, no thank you. I'm still working for breakfast. I don't know who keeps thinking egg burritos are a good idea. Do you need to hit the loo? I can watch your post, you sure? Yeah, are you even qualified to guard the cell block? You just need someone to sit here, right? Yeah, I think I can handle it. Have you taken a pillam look? Never mind, you'll be fine. Just sit right there at the door and don't go into the cell block. Sure, good luck. Hello. Why hello? Who might you be? I'm Hope. Is that your name or a promise? My name. Pretty name. I'm Penelope. Do citizens call you Penny? No, I don't like Penny, sounds cheap. Came to see what all the fuss was about, did you? Well, yeah. And you're gawking, sorry, you just seem so. I'm not like other vampires you've seen. Am I don't know, I haven't seen many, and you just seem so human. I'm sorry, I'm being very rude. Not at all. I'm glad for the company, and I was human once. Do you remember it? Not as well as I used to. I've been this much longer than I was that. I shouldn't really be in here. I just popped in. Well, you're the only one of us who's free to leave. I'm not really though. Free, I mean, no, that's a shame, yeah. And now you're looking at me as if there was something else you'd like to ask. How did it happen to you? Becoming this, same way it always does. Some strange shadow pulls you into the dark and bleeds you to the brink of death. Then asks you, do you want to go or stay and be forever changed? It's a choice, then the last true choice there is, and you can choose what sort you become. How's that? Some seem less chatty. Oh yes. I'm afraid you can't choose what's inside you. Only to open the door and let it out. Oh. Why do you wonder what's inside you? I really shouldn't still be in here. Bash will be back any minute. Yes, you've said that already. Why are you? Why am I still here? In a place you shouldn't be talking, to someone you shouldn't be talking to. I don't know, I suppose lately, I felt all sorts of stuck. I'm not surprised, the way you glow. As if your skin barely contains her. Huh, the person you are destined to be, and you can see that, can you? Oh, I can tell you things about yourself, even God doesn't know. One drop of blood contains everyone you've ever been, or will ever be. Show me, you shouldn't be in here, I go. Or I please, so be it, come closer. Now slip your hand through the bars like this, precisely like that. You might want to close your eyes for this part. No, I can take it. I want to see as you wish. Hope, Hope. What are you doing, OC? Of all the stunts, I assure you she was never in danger. Right. Come here, you stupid girl, ow. Ow, Jesus Christ, starting my hair. What in the almighty fuck were you thinking? Going in there alone, she's in a cage. I just wanted to talk there. Words of weapons, hope nothing happened. I was just curious. Hope, she's not a fucking uni girl with a pocket of mollies. She's a vampire. I'm perfectly capable of seeing what she's for myself. I'm not a did you put you up to this shit. No jury, I'm my own person. Oh yeah, because I'd expect my sister could summon half the sense to be terrified of that thing. Maybe I'm sick of being terrified. Maybe I'm sick of hiding on the ground waiting to die. 7 years, Darcy. The same hallways, the same rooms, the same meals, we are not waiting to die. Maybe you're not, you have a calling. Citizens need you, they respect you. You have a reason to get out of bed in the morning. What's mine playing hearts in the lounge and reading Wuthering Heights for like the 11th time, then washing dishes. On second Tuesdays, to survive this, to not get eaten by the likes of her, to be there the day the sun comes out. In how many years? Another 7. We don't know when. It could be tomorrow or it could be never. And then what? I spend my whole fleeting life in a pit in the ground, only to be buried in another one. I can't do this. I feel like there must be something more, like what? Don't know, some other way to be. What? Wait, what does that mean? I don't know. What other way to be? I don't know. Yes, you do. What do you say that you'd rather be one of them? Really, what if I was? Would that really be so bad? If I was like Penelope, who the fuck is Penelope? The one you've got in that cell. What if I was like her, not just your baby sister, but something new and mysterious and bloody powerful in my own right? Would you really? Just give up on me and look me in the eyes, then look me up just like her. No, I cry, and then I'd hunt you down and cut off your head. I'm back, how was it? Move, bash, oh sorry. What did you say to her? I don't know. Bash you, right? You're secure. All right, I'll be there in 15. What was that Dr. Artif? He's ready to examine her. Spectrum of the subject reveals the altered organ configuration. Observed in the blood of subtype, active circulatory system. Shows continuous blood flow with no apparent heartbeat. Hello there, Eston Raven. I'm afraid she's not ready to be moved just yet. Oh, you're all right just to pop in. Well, look at this. You've got her opened up like a frog in biology class. Yeah, she heal after I stitch her up. She's conscious. I'm afraid so. Wouldn't know I had her any sanitizer if I wanted to. Can I have a moment alone with her? Just some follow-up questions from Jet. Of course I'll give you the break. Would you take that gag? Out. I'll be in the office when you're done. Well, Darcy is it? It is Penelope. And look at you. Rib cage hanging out in front of God and everyone. I admit it isn't ideal. Perhaps you'd rather drop in after I'm all closed up. Oh, I don't mind. I've seen my share. I am sorry for the confusion with your sister. Oh, I wasn't confused. I know what you're about. I have quite a bit of experience with your kind. I'm the one who killed your companion. In fact, I'm sure he had it coming. He did. Tried to make a meal of my sister. She came to me. And you thought you might sneak a quick bite. I'd not have taken more than a drop or two. She'd never have known what happened. Never. This is surreal. Feel of your heart so cold and still in my hand. Can you feel that? Yes. Does it hurt? It's not pleasant, but how about now? If I give it a good squeeze, does that hurt? No. If you so much as look at my sister again, I will rip this cold dead thing out and watch you dry up like a raisin before my eyes. Are we clear, Crystal? Good. Haha, what's so funny? I have to admire the irony. I'm not sure I follow. If someone stumbled in on this scene, I wonder if it'd be so easy for them to tell who the monster was. With me laying here like this, but to see how different we are. You don't understand, but just you, but older, hungrier. There isn't a violent thought in us that wasn't already there. Before the change, take you, for instance, shut it. There's darkness in your eyes, I know it well. The predatory glint of a hunter, I see all the things you want to do to me and my kind. How does those thoughts make you feel? Righteous, powerful, perhaps they're the only thing that does. I said shut it. Do you really think you'd have restrained your base instincts any better than I did in the face of such vulnerability? I said shut your fucking mouth. See that? I didn't think so. She's all yours, doctor. Don't see help this morning. Isn't she on kitchen? She's probably sulking in her bunk. Don't beat yourself up, Spitfire. You were right to hard-hammed her. She shouldn't have been down there. I might have taken it too far. What did you say I said if she ever became one of them? I'd hunt her down and kill her. That's the truth is. That why shiver it? No, I don't know why I get it being stuck here for so long. And then she sees the one we have down there. And she thinks you know what's so bad about this again. Having the run of the world, no hiding, no fear, and an unending thirst for blood. She's restless, Jackham. Maybe it's time you took her under your wing. Security detail, why not? Plenty of old swords and battle axes. Left in that museum upstairs. She's already older than you were when we started. If something happened to her, I know the feeling, I know. You two weren't my daughters. But you may as well have been. Your mom was the love of my life. And you two were all I had left of her. I didn't want to make a soldier of you until I saw it in your eyes. So enraged at the world for having taken her from you. So scared that you wouldn't be able to protect the only family you had left. I was that person once before I enlisted. I knew the dark road you get down when you don't have a place to put all that ugliness. Yeah, you're a good sister. I know you want to protect her. Maybe you just need to have a think about what that means now. Hope you slept through kitchen duty again. Come on, there's a sink full of dirty dishes with your name on it. Look, I'll help. We'll do them together. It'll give us a chance to talk. Are you pretending to be out? Someone in there with you. I'm giving you to the count of 3. To cover yourselves, and then I'm gonna come in. And I'm gonna drag you out by your toes. Hope, I know that I frustrate you. But you've done purpose here. I haven't your necessary. I'm stuck in amber. Left over from the world we left behind. The world that's gone last. And we don't know if it's ever coming back. Oh God, no. So I have to break out. I have to become something new if I'm to have a future. At all, something that belongs in the world, that is without fear or dread. And that's why I have to do this. Why I have to leave. Don't seek me out, don't avenge me. Don't put yourself in harm's way for me, please. And don't blame yourself, this was my choice. Whatever becomes of me out there. Know that I love you, I will always love you, goodbye. It tastes like sponge, sugar, and baby koala toes and vanilla condor. Oh. No, don't eat the snow, babe. Is Laurel still microdosing? Well, I'm not sure we can call it micro. Dory, Hope, look at this. How do you like the campfire? Didn't think I had it in me. Did you? You never said we'd set camp here? What's not to like snowy cathedral ruins? Lovely mist in the air, it's picture. It's overlord territory, we want to make an impression. Right, you want to. Some of us haven't entirely made up our minds on this. Whole becoming. One of them part. Sure, they have Laurel. Do you want to be a vampire? Oh God, yes. Yes, 1,000 times yes. What's wrong? Oh. She's fine, I'm not fine, jury. And you promised one take back. You promised if I wasn't comfortable. Everyone's comfortable, I'm not. I want to go back, jury. Well, I'm not driving back, so fine, I'll drive. Give me the keys, oh. These keys, yes. Oh, just missed, really. Hey, Eric, catch. Oh, did you see that right? In the pub, very mature. Jury, Eric, give me the keys, oi, Laurel. Stop him, Laurel. Come on, heads up, jury. Oh, God damn it, Laurel. Well, there's somewhere in the fire now. I don't care, fish them out. Are you kidding? Lighting this pile took me ages. I have to douse the whole thing. Fish them out? No. Fuck it, we'll walk then. You'd walk all the way back alone. Well, I wouldn't have to be alone. Would I if my fucking boyfriend came with me? Stop your being selfish. I'm being selfish, yes. I'm not going back to that tomb of a bunker. Just because you're scared. I'm not scared for myself. You dick, I'm scared for the citizens. Who are gonna come looking for me? Someone's gonna get hurt. Darcy can handle herself. She can, yes. And she's the one who's terrified of this place. What does that tell you? Why should I care what your sister's terrified of? Because she's the only family I have jewelry. And if you really gave a shit about that, you'd have never left her behind. Would you? Ouch. Fuck, I'll be waiting in the camper van. Wake me up when you got the keys out. Fucking awesome. Holy shit, look. Blightus, the light naked, the stunning. Come to me, my beastly prince. I'm ready to join the parliament of the night. Oh shit. Humbly bugger, aren't you? No, there's another one. Oh, hello. Do you want, well, an arm? Fuck, that hurts. Are you alright? No. I don't. Like this, get them off. How? I don't care how, just get them off me. Eric. Look. In the trees, oh my God. Oh Jesus Christ, too many, run. You can't just leave me. No. Help me. I'll make you mine, keep you warm deep in my home. This on my wrist, but you don't want around anymore. Can you see me? No, I can't see you. Go hide. 3. Better hurry, time's running out. No peeking. I'm not peeking, go hide. Ready or not, here I come. Now where are you? Stop. We all know what we know, gotcha, let go. Darcy. Hey Darcy, am you alright? Yeah, I'm going to find her. Into the Vale by yourself. No, I'm going with her. Who's going to have the watch? Donna can cover, she's certified on weapons. No, not in your life. I'm coming to. You need all the help you can get out there. We can't send all hands charging in. There's a whole community to think about. I'm on the tower, Mayor. Xana's right, this isn't a two-man job. And if there's trouble at home, if we're attacked, if our prisoner escapes with you on that cane, we have other way, Darcy. Bash and Xana are the best option. I am going to find her right now. Whatever the rest of you want to do, do it, but don't try and stop me on your 6 DOS. Me too. It's your sister Cassie. We don't have the manpower for this. If she runs into an overlord, she need all the help she can get. No, Jack. I saw one of those things in London, and it will haunt me until the day I die. If she runs onto an overlord, we'll lose all 3 of them. Darcy, ready. Almost go ahead. Fill up the quad bikes. I'll be there in a sec. Darcy, shit. I heard about Hope. Are you alright? All good. I'm going to get her. I'm coming with you. No, you're not. Like hell I'm not. You need all the help you can get, damn it. Just stay, please, okay? I will. It's just, be careful. Oh well, I'll be back before you know it. Donnie, you check delivery. Yes, ma'am. Talk to me. What are we looking for? The only ride on a counter sport with the probably VW campervan. How far can they get with it? All the way to Penzance they wanted. We know where they're headed. Let's hope, sir. What isn't doing us any favors? Visibility is fine. It's not nearly as bad as that last lizard. I'm more worried about losing the tracks. Then we better hurry it up. Looks like they crossed a river and the snows. And the snows covered their trucks. Past that spread out. See if we can pick them up somewhere near the side. No, not necessary. Why is that look over there? Is that smoke a campfire? I think it's them. I don't know. Miles will be daft enough to be out here. Looks like it's over by the ruined abbey. Come on, let's go. Hope, the company is awful, right? Anyone inside? No, empty. Got a body here. Female. Who is it? Not her. Looks like Laurel. Delightus for at least. Probably more. You sure? For bites jugular. Both arms. This one ripped her knickers to get to the funeral. Bruises look like they fed all at once. Elvis down. Jesus. Per Laurel. What you want to do, boss? This wasn't long ago. Let's split up, do a quick search of the areas. Only you take the cops bash. You follow the road to the tour. I'll take the ruined abbey right on it. If you see anything, don't engage and keep the line open. Real-time check-ins. I love you. How goes in the ruins, DOS? Finding anything? Just a feeling like I'm being watched. Sick. Zona, how about you? Well, I find Derek. Players claim to you. Any sign? Just a minute. What? What's happening? Nothing. All clear. Thought I saw a dog. Say again, Xana. Did you say dog? Xana. Xana, come in. Shit. Basher on the high ground. Can you get eyes on her position from the tour? Stand by. I'll finish up here and meet you back at. Boss, everything okay? There's someone here in the ruins. Hostile. I don't know. Backs to me. I can see the ruins. Want me to take a look? Yes, west side. Black hoodie, standing at the edge looking out across the wall. Shit, I'm at bad angle. Stand by. Hey, welcome to no engagement. I've got this. Turn around slowly. I'm coming to you. You better identify yourself. I'm not fucking around here. I'm armed. Jury, I swear to God this goth bullshit is about to get you. A crossbow bolt in the back. Hope, is that you? I see you. Bash bash. Hold your approach with the overlord. Abort. Are you sure? Yes. Just turned into a fucking flock of birds. Right in front of my face. Donna, if you can read me. Get back to the bike. Bash. You don't wait for me. Just mount up and go. Flash. I need a verbal affirmative, mate. Bash. Come in. Bash. Alright. Taking us off. Is that the idea? Are you hunting me now? Is that what's happening? Did you get my sister too? You unholy fuck. The crossbow. No more kickoffs. I'll do it like they did back in the day. Is that more fun for you? Come and get me. Let's finish this. Come on, do it. I'm tired of being. He stopped. Yes, I've taken a great deal of your blood. You won't survive much longer. My name is Rook. My sister is she. I don't know. I did not take her. Why did you stop? Because we have something to discuss. I'm dying. Yes, and there is an important decision before you. But I'm afraid you haven't much time to make it. There's nothing left in me. There is more in you than you know. But its mystery will not trouble you any longer. You will either let it all go and sleep peacefully, into a long dark sleep, or you will throw open the doors that contain it and finally know what freedom means. Trying to control, no, we are only born once against our will. Rebirth is the choice of the reborn. You must want it. Your soul must demand it. And you must say so. I can do nothing without your word. What do you want? It doesn't matter what I want. What you want is all that matters now. No one else is here. No one else can decide this. Your last breath is on your tongue. Use it wisely. Speak your innermost truth or fall forever silent. Do you want to live again? Yes, you're probably wondering what's become of me. I've been wondering that myself. The moment that changed everything sits in my memory like a dream, details unreal somehow. I remember bleeding in the snow, the fear, the question he asked me. My damning answer, I remember the familiar copper taste of blood on my lips. Drink it. Hurry, I didn't realize in that moment, the blood would never taste like that again. I couldn't move when he put my body in the frozen ground. But I felt myself changing, my skin growing hard and tight around me like a cocoon. Whilst inside I burned with supernatural fever. Boiling alive in that leathery husk, I felt my flesh melting, dissolving, breaking down, my old life fading away. And I wondered for a time if I died after all. Maybe this was simply what death was. No, heaven or hell, just this, left in the ground to contemplate your regrets. As you slowly rotted away helpless, but then a shift, an order emerging from the chaos. I sensed new nerves threading across new bones. News in use, a new body, motion return, instinct took over. I don't know how I found the strength, only that I clawed my way out of the cool, out of the dirt, and collapsed wet and steaming. On the broken stone floor of the ruined abbey, I woke later in a sprawling bed, naked on goose-down pillows and silk sheets. A wide dark room of some unfamiliar country estate. I approached the mirror not sure what to expect. The shadowed body that gazed back was mine, but as I drew closer, I saw what wasn't there. What the fuck? The map of battle scars I'd collected over the years. They were gone, all of them, as if I'd been poured in you from the same mold. I felt a chill run up my spine and found a nightgown to cover this strangely familiar alien body I now found myself in. That's when I saw her watching from the shadows. Who are you? I'm called Whisper. Who are you? I'm your attendant. You're a vampire. Well, yes. But it's complicated, miss. We both are. No, don't say that something's wrong. It's very common to be confused, right? Listen inside, some things too. Some things too quiet to still. What's your heartbeat, miss? My heartbeat, I can't. It's not there. That's what you're feeling. No, I need a drink, of course. Here, drink this. What is this, pig's blood? It won't fill you, god damn it. No, stop, miss, please. I know this is frightening, but it's real. You're going through something we've all been through. And I'm here to help, you know. I don't know you, I don't know this place. This estate, I have to go home, miss. No, please. At least wait for Mr. Rook. I'm sure. Am I your prisoner? No, then I'm leaving. At least if you follow me, I will kill you. I will rip your head off with my bare hands. Do you understand? And now you nod and say yes. Good. I crossed the moors, moving faster than I've ever moved and not tiring. Every footfall, drawing energy from the center of the earth, until I found myself on the rise overlooking the castle. That's when I saw you, huddled in your blanket on the back of the flatbed. I wanted to run down to you before the castle swallowed you up, until I looked down at my remade body in that nightgown, spattered with pig's blood, hem-soiled from the miles of moorland. My bare feet had thrown me across, and that was the moment I remembered what I told you. I'd cry for my murdered sister, then hunt you down and cut off your head. I thought of the dead of Xana and Bash, the ones who were not given the choice. I would not take it. If they had been given the choice, then I realized all at once then, I could never show my face among you again. After that, I found my way to the ruined abbey and the gaping, bloodied pit that I clawed myself out of. Like a burst tanker in the earth, I dragged logs and armfuls of dead, underbrush to cover it, hoping that no one would find it, and pieced together the choice I'd made. It was there that I sensed something, the presence watching. I gazed up to see a deer, a stag eyeing me from the tree line. I fixed my eyes on his and held out my hand. Here, come here. Come here, it came to me like a dog. I couldn't remember the last time I've been so close to an animal that wasn't dead. It all becomes so skittish since the comet and the vampires. And as it sniffed my hand, I wondered, did I summon it to me? I gazed at it so close, so vulnerable. The sense of anticipation gathered at the tips of my nerves as I felt the animal's heartbeat recalled the still air. My teeth throbbed in my gums, the tips stretching slowly to points. I touched my tongue to the sharpened canines, with a flicker of self-disgust that drowned, and the swell of curiosity rising inside me. After all, it was only venison. So I grabbed the stag's throat. I tried to run. It was strong. But I was stronger, wrestling it to the ground. Pinning it by the antler, I finally bit into its jocular. The blood came alive in my mouth, tingling like champagne on my tongue, and seemed to speak of everywhere the animal had been, the salty air of the seaside, the sweetness of apples and wild berries. It was perfect. I couldn't stop myself until the stag was still, its dead eye accusing me, and then with nowhere else to go I returned. I was wondering when you'd be back. I'd hoped to be there when you work, but you left in such a hurry. Must be strange to worry after someone you murdered. Is that what happened? I murdered you? I wish you had. My dearest, that were true, you would not be standing here. I wasn't worried. But you did give your lady whisper quite the scare. I didn't realize vampires feared other vampires. Some of us have gifts others don't. Like you and you. Hi, I'm an overlord. An anointed one, the rarest of our kind. Not more than 25 or so in all the world, and you are the first quite some time. Why? Why what? Why me? This is a lot to process. You should lay down. You don't need I hate you. I'm sorry. I said I hate you. I know you do, and now you need rest. There will be plenty of time to hate me later. I kept to myself and sated my hunger on the blood of wild game, telling myself that it was enough, while a debt accrued inside me. I pretended not to know how it should be paid, until the night whisper came to lead me to the undercroft, where a man was chained to a stone slab. A human joy, it's an offering miss from the impassionate, the world. That's when I saw them, the eyes glowing in the gallery, watching silently, lighters, once so savage here still reverend. The impassioned ones, they sensed an anointed was born. They come to pay their respects. What do they expect me to do with them? Whatever you please, Darcy. Is that you? I circled him just beyond the torch light. A righteous anger quietly grew inside as he squinted to make me out from the shadows. Darcy, it is you, isn't it? Help me, please. You have no idea what you've done, dear. Oh God, is it Hope? Is she alive? Not that you deserve an inch of credit. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for any of this to happen. Do you mean for anything in your life to happen? I know I'm a tosser. Just let me out, please, before they come back. I thought you were keen to join them, Darcy. They're going to kill me, please. Maybe if you ask me very nicely, I'll initiate you into the club. You I don't under. His face fell as I stepped into view, the torch light flickering across my predatory eyes. You really have no idea what you've done. You are. On second thought, fuck it. I'll just see to it that you never hurt anyone. I love again. My senses sharpened. I watched his veins pulse with every beat and felt my fangs grow long and sharp. I grabbed him, held him down, opened my mouth for the kill, but I couldn't. You don't wish to feed, he's just a stupid kid. He doesn't deserve this, miss. You haven't taken a human. No, I haven't, and I won't. The hunger will drive you mad, miss. There are plenty of deer left in the forest. You were not born of a deer, miss. Their blood will not fill you. And what about your blood? Yes. You used to be human. Perhaps that will do. I wouldn't do that if I were you. It won't agree with you. Leave us whisper. Yes, of course. She is worried about you. I'm the last person who needs it. It is her sworn duty to see to your needs. And it was my sworn duty to protect the citizens in that castle. Not to fucking eat them. You aren't that person anymore. You aren't even that species. You must feed. I will not feed on them. It's betrayal. You're twice born now. It's a fact of your existence. You must accept that sooner or later. Don't tell me what to accept. You think you're the only one who's wrestled with this. If there was another way, I'd tell you. I won't prey on my own citizens. They're not your citizens anymore. They kept Yuri locked up under the manor. No one told me, but I knew. I felt his heart beat through the floor, calling to me as my hunger raged. I had to get out. I had to hunt at the edge of the forest. I paused to remove my clothes and stood as still as death. And listen, like a shark listens, like a snake listens with my whole body. Every tremble and twitch in the underbrush, tickling my skin. After a moment I felt it. A rabbit grazing in the distance, and I was off. The forest seemed to open for me. I was a blur, shapeless and wild, and giddy with a hunger that grew larger every day. As I ran, I imagined a lioness, eyes red as fresh gore and fire as white as bone. And as quick as the thought had jumped mine, a quiver rolled through my muscles, and I was her, bounding on all fours. Lost to the purity of need and instinct, the rabbit didn't have a prayer. I fell upon her and drank her, drying of breath, shaking with frustration, unsatisfied. Then I heard it, a voice, a familiar voice. Some tracks in the snow. What sort of tracks? Human snow, all three. Immense ones. Felix, what? Like a dog or like an immense cat? I ran into a vacant petrol station. After that, I'm not entirely sure what happened. An immense cat maybe escaped from the zoo. I don't like the sound of it. Come back to the car will do. Hello, Felix, is that you? Darcy? Darcy? Darcy, where are you? I don't see in the petrol station. Darcy, over here. Holy shit, Darcy. Felix. Thank God. Where are your clothes? I don't know. Take my coat. Felix. Watery TA. Are you on your way? Not yet. What's the delay? You're never gonna believe it. What was I believe? Don't tell him. Felix. What's going on? Just put the radio down and hold me. Hold you, Darcy. I have to let them know. Felix. Hold me. Sure, that's nice. I missed you, Felix. Jesus, you're so cold. Your neck so warm. What do you? The bracing electric shock of the blood of my tongue stirred me from my blackout. Felix, oh God, no, 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 no. Stay there, you're going to be okay. Here, hold these towels to it. Keep the pressure tight like packing a snowball. Billy, come here. Here, you have to radio for help. Felix. Felix, say again. What the hell is going on? He couldn't tell them, and I couldn't reveal myself. So I grabbed his radio, closed my eyes, and heard his voice come out of my mouth. As I said, Mayday, Mayday, I've been attacked and require immediate medical assistance. Hurry, please. What's your location? I'm in the fucking Sainsbury's. Hurry, Jet, Roger, that we're coming. Felix, Felix, I'm sorry, but I have to go now. Darcy, I have to. I'm sorry, just hold this too. Neck tight as you can until he gets here, okay? Stay, I can't stay. Felix, I'm sorry. Why? Because I'm scared I'm going to kill you. No, no, I have to. I'm sorry. Just hold that there exactly this tight, okay? Don't let go. I can't. Yes, you can look at me. Listen to my words. Don't let go. Stay alive. Promise me. Promised it. I have to go now. I'm sorry, Felly. Goodbye. I wanted nothing more than to stay, but the hunger loomed like an animal with a mind of her own, and buzzing darkness creeping in at the edges of my vision, holding it at bay. For even that brief moment on the blood-slick floor took everything in me, so I ran and left my best companion alone. His hands so tight in mine, and his eyes, begging me not to go, even as he bled from the wound I gave him. I ran as fast as my legs would carry me. All the way back to the manor, you did what you were made to do. I may have killed him without even knowing it. You are a hunter, he's my companion, Rook, not a rabbit. My fucking companion, do you even know what that means? Doesn't matter, you haven't fed to the hunger inside you. He is exactly a rabbit, then I'll starve myself. You can't, your body won't let you the longer you deny it. The more control you surrender to instinct and need. There must be some way to control it, there is. You make the choice you can live with. Why did you ever give me the choice? One day you will know, and you will be glad I did. I didn't believe him, and later that night, I went down to where jewelry was being held, not sure of what I meant to do with him. Are you going to kill me? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Stop. What? What are you doing? Run, don't stop until you reach Lochran Castle, and when you get there, tell her. Tell her that her sister is trying. I will thank you. Go. Go now, yes, thank you. It wasn't a trick. I'd intended to let him go, but as I watched him vanish into the trees, from the tall window in my room, I thought about what Rock had said. I thought about the citizens I loved, Jed and Felix, and you, and what I was willing to do to protect you. You make the choice you can live with. My mind was clear. When I found myself running into the woods, I wish I could tell you I'd lost myself as I had before. But my mind was clear. I knew what I had to do. I could sense Jury in the dark ahead. He hadn't gone far. He was clumsy and panicked. I was nimble and fast, moving through the woods like a dust of wind, sprinting across the top of the snow, swift and silent. He felt me coming. Looking over his shoulder, he tripped. Darcy, I'm sorry, Jury. You said I could go. What are you doing? I'm making the choice I can live with. I pulled his head back and felt him shiver as I sank my teeth into his throat. He didn't fight, didn't struggle, and the blood, it rushed into my mouth like it had been waiting to, like it was giving itself to me, with a taste that was so much more than a taste. It was like air to a drowning woman, like the sun on my skin after a long winter, like life itself. I never imagined it could be like that. I drank until it stopped flowing. Then his body was cold in my arms, and when I was done, I reclined in the snow, wiped the tears from my eyes. Did you know? Did I know what I would become? An anointed one like you. Did you see it in me? I knew you were special. I knew I could not let you die without giving you the choice. And is this what it feels like to be the world's nightmare? There's no shame in what you've done. I'm not ashamed. It would be easier if I was like. I didn't think I'd ever know what it was to be in the wild and unworried, to sit in a dog forest under a night sky and feel at peace, to be that which nothing hunts, the thing nothing chases, for once in my life to be wholly unafraid. I look at him now lying there dead, and I feel lonely. Relief that for the first time, I am the nightmare and not the one trapped in it. What am I? What have you turned me into? You are what you have always been. I did nothing. I merely cut your tether. I don't know what the story of my disappearance has become. At your end, perhaps you know what I've become. And if you do, I hope to one day give you this letter, so you might understand why I've done the things you've heard about, because I was wrong before when I told you they weren't like us. You deserve the truth, and the truth is that your sister wasn't murdered or replaced by some soulless monster. Her mind and heart are still in the world. Her love for you is not gone. The truth is that she is what she chose to become. And she's trying. It's been a while since our last session. You're looking better, thanks. Hope, yeah. You're staring down at your trainers. Sorry, there's a blood spot on them. I was wondering how to get it out. Is that they're so pink I can hardly tell. It's the and the stars and whatnot. Did you draw those or did they come like that? I drew them feels like ages ago. Whose blood is it? I don't know. It doesn't matter, seems like it does. I like these shoes anymore anyway, why not? They're childish, I need new ones. How have you been? You still feeling disconnected sometimes? We had an idea about that, didn't we? But maybe some volunteering, more around the base would help. Yeah, I have been. What sorts of things have you been up to? I don't know, the sorts nobody else wants to do, like feeding the prisoner. Lunchtime, I didn't expect to see you again. We're a little short-handed lately. Things being as they are, there hasn't been much, as easy as I'm pretending to hear. Well, I appreciate you thinking of me right now, and then does take the edge off. I wonder what your sister will have to say about this little excursion of yours. Nothing I expect, I'm not sure how either of us benefit from your keeping a secret. I'm not keeping it from her. She's missing. Like I said, we're short-handed. Was there an attack, some incident? Something like that, and things being what they are. Who gives a shit if the vampire in the basement starves? More or less. Hi, am I starving? Are you finished? Yes. How much do you, little bugger? How are you worried about your sister? I don't want to talk about it. What is it you do want to talk about? What makes you think I want to talk about anything? We never finished our last chat. I'm gonna go. Hope, wait. Aren't you still curious what's in you? I know what's in me. Oh. What blood? Just blood, and well. 10 milligrams of Dixedrine. What happened to you out there? I'll see you next time. That must feel nice to contribute. I suppose it should. You haven't been feeling any better. I feel alone. Why is that? Well, I don't really have anyone to talk to. Do I, after, getting them all killed? Hope. I know you have me. This is talking, this is therapy, this is your job. Nobody else wants anything to do with me. Do you still blame yourself? The only one there is for stupid kids. Lead 3 brave rescuers into the open jaws of hell, and I was the only one who made it out. The only one. You said before that it was Jury's idea to camp in the Vale. Jury isn't here. I am. Someone has to be held responsible. Can't be no one's fault. You don't believe that accidents happen? I do, but I went in and she went in to fetch me. She was there because I was there. And what would your sister have done if they gone in without you? I don't know. Yes. You do. What would she do? She'd going to save them, but I was the one who gave them the map to it. So yes, it's my fault. Is that why you went back? Hope, what you doing here? I heard that you and Jack were driving up to the VSR to look for her. I don't know where you got that from. It's just a routine fuel. Don't bullshit me, Felix. I really want to help. You're not trained for this. Oh, and you are the bloody guy. Jepson's caught me up. You're just gonna be someone we have to worry about. Look, I fucked up. I'm trying to make it right. What's she on about? She wants to come. Let her, maybe she learned something. Come on. Is this where it was? Oh, sorry, what was that? Is this where it happened? Yeah, sorry. Yes, by the ruins. All right, well. There's not much to go on here, and I don't like this fog. This world again. What you want to do? She will give it supplies if she's still out here. Food, water, shelter. Hope don't wander off. This one. Look here, there's a town about 2 miles south of here. This is Tossy Sword. Hope, come back over here. I found Darcy's sword. Well, that means she's close, right? Let's head into town. See what we see. I'll get that. Hope, I've got it. It's not I said I've got it. I don't know, Felix. This sign has been pretty hollowed out. Anything your end of town. Not yet. Let's give it another 5. Stop dragging it. What I said, stop dragging the sword. Your sister worked hard to keep that blade sharp. Sorry. I don't know why I didn't just leave it in the car. It's too heavy for you. I like to feel it in my hands. It's not a toy, and I'm not a child. I'm perfectly capable of swinging a fucking that would be a brighter. Watch those heat. The more dragons bite than the others. Diner, help. I'm afraid I won't be much fun with this cane. But I'm sure you can handle yourself. You wanted to be treated like an adult, with your bubblegum pink trainers and immense sword. So be it. I can't hold it back. I expect not, and that's just one. Like, imagine how scared your sister must have been. Thanks for the help, it was a small one. You had it, and if I didn't. You're the one who keeps insisting on coming out here. What do you expect to have? So maybe I get what I deserve. Is that it, Felix? We just ran into a stray blighter. Might be time to wrap it up. Anything final on your end? Some tracks in the snow. What sort of tracks, human? No paw print. Immense ones, what? Like a dog? More like an immense cat. Maybe escape from the zoo. I don't like the sound of it. Come back to the car, okay? What do you want me to say? Help? That you don't deserve it? That your sister's probably fine? That nobody blames you, or far be it from me to get in the way of your righteous grief, Jep? How dare you? She was like a daughter to me. Like a daughter, yes. Like a daughter, yes. Well, she was my fucking sister, you bastard. My flesh and blood sister long before you came along. Felix, what's ARTA? Are you on your way? Not yet, what's the delay? You never gonna believe it, what won't I believe? Felix, what's going on? Punish me all you want, Jack. Pile all the quiet rage right on. You really think this sword is the heaviest thing I'm carrying right now? Felix, come in. What? I don't know, something's wrong, Felix. Maybe he needs help. I don't know where he is. Where are you, Felix? Come in. Felix, say again. What the hell is going on? Mayday, mayday, I've been attacked and require immediate medical assistance. Hurry, please, oh God. Felix, what's your location? I'm in the fucking Sainsbury's. Hurry, Jeff. Roger that, we're coming. This leg's come to slow me down. Can you drive? I can try here. Run to the car. Floor it back and grab me on the way to him, okay? Yeah. Hold the sword, got it, go, yeah. Felix, hold on, Maple coming. Jetpad him, bound to stop quick. And then we loaded him in and sped back. I told him to hold my hand and squeeze as hard as he could. So I know he was still there. He held it so tight the whole way, so tight. I think he thought I was your sister. Yeah. Do you need a tissue? Yeah. Thanks. Have you been to see him? I wasn't going to. Why? I didn't think. I don't know. You didn't think he wanted anything to do with you? Yeah, what changed your mind? I knew she wouldn't want him to be alone. And was he glad to see you? So one more night, I'm afraid. That's fine, thank you, Doc. And you have a visitor, I see. Hope. Stop lurking over there, come here. Jeb said you really went full Italian job with that car. Yeah, is it okay to? Yeah, give me a hug, come here, it's okay, I'm okay. What have you got there? I thought you might want something to read. Watchmen, where'd you get this? I found it in her room. What? This was mine. I let her borrow years ago. She never gave it back. Well, it's yours anyway, so. I've been avoiding you, I'm sorry. It's all right, no it's not. How are you? I miss her. I really miss her. Hope, there's something I think I need to tell you. That isn't gonna be easy to hear. But I need you to hear it without drawing any attention. What? I saw her out there after we split up before your attack. Well, you mean? She was, oh God, Felix. No, she, it's all right, it's all right. It's not what you think. She looks like herself, she talks like herself. She's a shade, I don't know. I taken a pill for the run. But her voice cut right through it. What are you saying? She's an overlord. Maybe, I really don't know. Did she know you? Did she recognize you at all? Yes, and this is what she did to you. She was confused. Eyes glazed, like she wasn't entirely there. Like, I don't know, like what? Like she was starving. She stopped herself. Hope tried to help me. How? The call you got on the radio, that wasn't me. I can say fuck all, that was her. That was her on the radio. She was right there, yes. I'm telling you, she's not gone. I gazed her in the eyes. She's not gone. Hope just struggling, trying to make sense of what she is. Don't tell Jep. I haven't told anyone but you. Good. Let's keep it that way. You're staring at your shoes again. Sorry. Why do I feel like there's something? You're not telling me because there's a law. I'm not telling you, and that's fine. Every young loss is entitled to our secrets. As long as they aren't hurting you. Thank you, it's fine. There are just some things I'm still figuring out. As long as you feel like you have a way to do that, I do. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, through a fin who even for thou art with me. I wonder if my stuff may comfort me. Oh, it's you. The 23rd Sark, it's always brought me comfort in hard times. I hope you don't have important about nonsense, about crosses and holy water. Repelling vampires they don't, this is almost. If somebody didn't want you to know how to fight us, isn't it? Are you alright? You look well. The shortcomings of your meal plan starting to catch up with me. Do you want another? No. I don't want another fucking rat. The rats only take me so far. I need human blood. That's the deal, I'm afraid, and if you don't get it, I slowly lose myself bit by bit, till there's nothing left at the ragged little need. Reaching, grasping, thoughtless and urgent. My body eventually drying up like a Peruvian mummy, waiting for some poor soul to drift into arm's reach. I can't understand why anyone would choose that. That's because you think the choice is to crave blood. That's not the choice, that's the price. The choice is to keep being in the world you love. How much do you need? You offer it. What if I was? I don't need your help. You're perfectly joyful to steal a taste before. It's not the same. Why? Because it's been too long. And now I don't know that I'll be able to stop. I think you will hear. That's enough. Oh, that's enough. Are you sure? I'm sure. You should clean that up. Our saliva is an anti-core argument. I'm all right if you need more. No. I feel better. It helps. Thank you. You're welcome. It's your sister, isn't it? She was turned. You don't think about what you're taking on in that moment. You're just scared and alone, and you don't want to die. You aren't thinking about how strange and dangerous it will feel to crave the blood of the citizens around you. If she hasn't come back, it's because she doesn't want to hurt you. Maybe, or maybe she blames me. She doesn't. You can't know that. Do you still want to know what your blood has to say about you? I fear I already do. know you don't. You're a kind person, a strong person. This is a hard time, but you have it in you to survive it. Your name is a promise. Keep it. I don't mind telling you this. Won't be easy. We have a tall order ahead of us. 2 of our best have fallen. Darcy is still unaccounted for. It has never been more important to. Yes, what is it? Hope. Sorry, have you already started? Yes, give me 5 minutes. And no, sorry, I don't need. I heard you were training new volunteers for security detail. I thought I'd give it a try. So what's she here to get us killed too? Hey, button that lip. I saw this one. Cut down a blunter alone, with no help whatsoever for me. How many of you can say you've managed that? Yes, help. Set your stuff down, grab yourself a corner of the match. I was just getting started. Well, go on, lads. Clear a space for her. Thanks, Jeff. How's training? I'm a bit clumsy and slow. My upper body strength is shit compared to the lads. But Jeff humors me. That's not how he puts it. No. He says you remind him of her. He says she pour your whole self into it. Says he's seen you coming in at night, running drills on your own. I'm just trying to be worth the trouble, trying to fill her shoes. Are you? She always gave so much of herself. I never understood why. This place always felt so small to me, but lately I found that the more I give, the bigger it feels, so I'm trying to fill them. I wouldn't go so far as to say I could. Why, what do you think? Actually, I was just thinking that. I rather like the shoes you've got on. But anyway, time's up. I'm looking for blood. And they giving me boom, and I wanted a man. And I was looking for you. I'll remember always the night I died. Many years ago in Venice, I'd stolen away into the bed. Chamber of the mysterious Duke. There his piercing, gray eyes held mine. As I shrugged the dress off my shoulder, longingly, he traced the freshly spilling curves of my milky, white skin and asked again if I was sure. Yes, I said, I want to be with you forever. And as his powerful hand cradled my neck, I felt my heart shudder against my ribs, and a warm flush of blood pinkered my breast, as if surging to be nearer to him, so I surrendered, letting my head fall back as he opened his mouth, and like a knife to warm butter, his long fangs penetrate. Boy, I was listening to that. I bet you were. It's educational. Oh, come off it, mate. What's that supposed to mean? That I've heard this fit enough to know we're about a paragraph away from you, asking me to pull over so you can take a piss. As if that was all, and what of it? It's a long fucking way to send ice, and hard enough to focus on the apocalyptic roads, without some tough going on about eating tits. Christ, this rain. At least it's cut in the eyes. I thought we'd be stuck in Starbridge till Christmas. Hello, who's this who waving us down up ahead? Is that a girl? Please don't stop. Oh, she's all right, folks. Right, Volf? Oh, you know. Oh, come on, eggs. Let's just see what she wants, eh? Beats the stuffing out of a wank in the bush. That's a come on then. Hello there, love. Oh, thank God you stopped. Sorry to trouble you. I was just wondering if you had any spare food. Hungry are we? Oh, you have no idea. Oh, we might have eggs. I'll check the boot. Are you out here all by yourself, Miss Darcy? And yes. Right. So really no scratch on you, Darcy. We have beans, lots of beans. Do you want hang-on eggs? We haven't settled on a price. I'm sorry, well, nothing's for free these days. Is it I don't have anything to give you? Don't you know what? Stop. Get in the car and listen to your bookies. What you say, give me 10 minutes in the shed, and you can have all the canned beans you like. Well, beans weren't really what I had in mind. Bloody hell, she's one of them. Pig's cheese. Oh my God. And you, my oldest companion. Sorry it's taken so long to answer your last letter. I blame the newcomer to my household, but you know, I'm rubbish at keeping in touch under any circumstances. And truth be told, our newly anointed tolerates little oversight, sometimes vanishing for a day or more, in fact just to hunt, far refilled from her old stomping grounds. I've offered a relocation, but she balks, as if caught between the pool of her old life and the fear of disturbing it. Nevertheless, I can attest that she is as powerful as you sense. There's a charge that hangs about her at all times. To hear a door open and feel your hair stand on end is to know Darcy has entered. There you are, back from your hunt. Why is it you never seem to get hungry? I'm old. I don't feed as often. Who is it who is what? Blood on your raincoat. There was a car too. Lads, one got away and the other. I only meant to take what I needed from him, and it was more than he could live without. Don't worry, you're still young. You will need less as time goes by. How often do you feed? And often. Once every few months. Just my luck, was it? What was? That we should meet on one of those rare days. I've taken a great deal of beauty from the world. I won't apologize for the beauty I've added to it. Is that what you see in me? Beauty? Are you trying to pick a quarrel with me? No, I'm tired of fighting about it. I'm going to take a shower. Rinse the blood off. Sounds like a fine idea. Would you like to join me, join you, in the shower? What is that not something we do, usually with the ones we've turned? Really, that's a shame. Doors open if you change your mind. She relishes provocation, flaunting her irreverence for anything she perceives to be a norm or tradition, as if daring me to either defend it or surrender. I've tried not to take the bed. Ah, there you are. But I must confess I don't always succeed. Well, don't just stand there. Get him. That trip doesn't work on me. She stopped talking. I can already hear you warning me not to get attached. But if she is who we think, is it any wonder that should stir our more human impulses? Well then, that was unexpected, was it? I didn't think so. Perhaps you'd care to let me know why. Why what? Why you invited me into your bed. I invited you into my shower. As I recall, we just sort of found our way too. You know what I'm asking? Why did you accept the invitation? I don't know, but a girl needs a special reason, does she? I swear it's not if there isn't one. I just wanted to feel for once, like the skin I'm looking out of wasn't so bloody mysterious, like it could still tingle for something familiar. This body so alien to me, it needs its rules. Sometimes I feel as if nothing about it is fixed, as if it's no more solid than a dream. It's not entirely. So what? We can just become anything. I don't know. I only know that in certain moments, we're drawn to a shape that something in us prefers. From forgotten dreams or childhood stories, a dark angel, a ghostly stag, great bat, a black dog. Sometimes he's a dog, sometimes a wolf, it depends. For me it's a lioness, a white lioness. She will come to my mind in the fog of a chase. Then I am her. My skin is a lion's skin. My teeth are a lion's teeth. My thoughts are a lion's thoughts. And then it's over. And the stranger is gone. She is no stranger. She's been with you, always watching you, protecting you. She was your feet when you needed to fly, your fist when you needed to fight. She was the world you drew from when all else was dry. You are her. She is you. I don't know how I feel about that. You don't have to feel anything about it. Just sit with it until it becomes familiar. Where are you off to? Thought I'd take a walk before the rain lets up, unless you wanted to. No, I'm done. Go ahead, your radio's on. I know, leave it. Are you listening for something? Know someone then? It would be nice to know that he's okay. Be careful, your heart may not beat, but it can still break as easily as it ever did. I'll keep that in mind. Her questions remind me of my own, when the citizens I loved was still among the living. Before I'd grown numb to their impermanence, my instinct is to hurry her across those punishing waters, but lately, I wonder if her attachment to her old life is, in fact, the key. How many centuries has it been since there was one so powerful, who had something left in the world to lose? So my mom shows me the underwear I hid and says, "We should talk," and I start to well up right. And just then, my 5-year-old sister burst from the closet. Marsh Sup snatches the knickers out of my mom's hand, and like a little pink Spartakers declares, "They're not hers, they're mine. She thought you're in trouble. She thought I'd wet my pants. Bless her. God whisper. I miss her like Matthew, love her a great deal. She's family. You must miss yours. I don't think it's a life I left behind anymore." Was it that long ago? Not so long ago in the scheme of things. Just over 400 years, but it was a hard time to be alive. I tried to forget it. I hope I never forget. There's no reason you have to miss. I'm not sure my maker would agree with you. He worries about you. Memories can become a terrible person to the deathless. Maybe they will, but I'd worry who I'd become. Without them, I can't imagine being as distant as he is. Mr. Rook is very old, but he's a decent man. He may well be. I'm still trying to work out what being decent means. For us, who drink the blood of who we used to be. For some it means nothing at all. You've not met any of the other anointed ones. How many others have you know? Just you, Mr. Rook, and the one who turns me. What was he like? She was older, still, bored, cruel, content to watch me struggle with my trauma. Amused her until it didn't. And she sent me to Mr. Rook. "Take your coat, miss." "Thank you, Whisper. You've been so kind to me. It's nice to have a lady around, miss, even after I was such a come to you. Don't feel bad, miss. It's always hard at first. Now sit here so I can get those muddy boots off." "Whisper, I've told you don't have to hush. Miss, set yourself here on the bed." "Fine. Fine if you insist, right, Boot. This bed is so cozy." He looks at left. "Boot makes me wish I still needed sleep. Time feels so immense and empty without it." "Is Mr. Rook not taught you to suspend yourself?" "What, like hanging from their rafters? A state of restful contemplation? Do you mean to say that vampires meditate Something like that. It's how we pass the daylight hours. In the times before the impact, I could really go for some restful contemplation. I could teach you really, yeah. Lie back, head on the pillow, there you are. Hum whisper as Saint close your eyes, feel the stillness inside you. Turn your mind inward, you see a Canterbury. Now focus on the flame curling lazily. Flickering now, and then let all else fall away. There's only the flame. Focus on it, until it is as still as the stillness inside of you. Follow its colors inward into yourself, amber fading to yellow, fading to blue, fading to black. There's been a catastrophic, common impact in the Pacific Ocean, a cloud of multijector, raining down on cities across Retloud. Expected to reach the UK in the out. Just get your sister to the bunker. Doors clumping, run Darcy, the sky. I've got you. What if the sun never comes back? It will, I promise. There is something out there. What the hell are they? Vampires are real. I'll keep you safe. I couldn't stop her if I wanted to. Do you promise me you wouldn't die? Do you want to live again? Don't make promises you can't keep. Those. Darcy, are you listening? Felix, are you still there? If you are, it's not the same here without you. It was brownie day today. I can't even guess what I'm saying is. Well, if you're out there and you're hearing this, I just wanted you to know that you're not alone. We're thinking of you, praying for you, hoping to see you again someday. Until then, Felix Miloy. Signing off, right? Because vampires have radios now. Brilliant idea, Felix. Your tears are always clouding. Oh, for the Christmas. Looking for the chimney, are you? I didn't think so. Time to go, Felix. Or not go just yet, maybe I'll just wait it out. No you don't. I should hold for long enough to figure out how to load a fucking crossbow. Right then, if this is how it ends, so fucking be it. Darcy, I told you not to run the generator at night. Must have lost track of time, D. I can't believe you do come in. Do you even realize how dangerous? This is the generator calling out to me like that. After what I did to you, if you lost your mind. You weren't yourself. You don't know what I am now. Well, I know you, Felix. I'm sorry, but that is the worst kind of naive, in the face of something ancient and dark. And I'm falling, and I know my companion. I know you do not know me. Not anymore. I almost fucking killed you. Just almost, though I'm okay. Yes, I can see that. Thank God. I've been so worried about you. You pause. Just a scratch. How are you? Weird. Everything's so weird. My whole life is so weird now. I'm sorry. Oh, I missed you. Yeah, there's a tea. Do you fancy? Sorry, do you drink tea? Don't be an idiot, Felix. I'm still English. Jet thinks you're dead, probably for the best. Nobody else knows, just me. And you know who I still can't believe. She's going out on runs, oh yes. Has your old sword now even named it that? Lately she's taken to a bow and arrow. Does she have anyone she can talk to? I have lunch with her. And she talks to Gussie when she needs to. And well, what? Well, she struck up a kind of friendship, I suppose, with our captive, the vampire. Yeah. Not long after she found out about you, she became very concerned about the way our guests have been treated, even went on a hunger strike, until the mayor got order to stop cutting her open. Felix, I think it's entirely possible you ended up with the better sister. I wouldn't say that at all, though. She hardly ever laughs at my jokes. You should talk to her. How could I? My last words to her was that I'd hunt her down and cut off her head. If ever she doesn't care, Felix, thus I swear to Christ. If she had a choice between seeing her bigger sister or the sun itself part in the clouds, she'd pick you every day when I'm ready. Until then, will you give her this? Was it just a letter? I wrote it to her after I transition. It explains a lot of things. And I'll see that she gets it. Thank you. Darcy, there's something on YouTube. Felix, come in. Are you still there? Yeah, sorry. Just got distracted. It's after dark. Yeah, I know. Oh, sorry. I lost track of time. Well, pack up, sending an escort to bring you back. Copy that, thanks. I shouldn't. I should leave you be, before we both have some explaining to do, right? Suppose so. It was nice to see you, to feel like nothing's changed. If only for a bit. It was, good night Felix, Darcy wait. There's something I should. Well, there was a moment after you went missing, when I didn't think you were coming back, and all I could think was don't. Please. Why? Because my heart can still break. You asked in your letter if she might truly be the one we've been waiting for. I think you know my position on prophecies, so I won't speculate as to theological significance of her arrival. Whisper fetch the door. That'll be my courier right away, sir. But if the question is one of capacity and intent, it must be said that she is a creature of great power, who has spent over a third of her life fighting our kind in defense of hers, if ever there was one among us with the conviction to do what is necessary in the undoing of this great crime. Tell him I'll only be a moment. I'm almost finished. Whisper you're trembling. What's wrong? It's my old mistress here. Yes, I sent her to the parlor. Take this letter and burn it. Do not read a word. Yes, sir. Darcy has some retention. Meet her at the gate now. Should I keep her away? No. But warn her. Yes, sir. Kelly Strata. Welcome to County Devon. JOURNAL entry June 8th, 2043. Hello Journal. It's me Hope, not Darcy. I'm afraid, but as she's been on my mind lately, I thought you might not mind if I picked up where she left off, with my solemn word that I will try to be as interesting. Though I admit, if a last letter is any clue, she has quite a head start in that race. Felix gave it to me last night. I didn't see if a winker. Must have gazed at the way Jeopard pecked at me, whilst helping load the boot of his car with the tin we'd agreed to trade to some fortified fishing hamlet. He returned whatever mushy excuse I'd strung together, with that steely interrogated look of his, making me dread the long drive to Church Code. You sure you're all right? Of course, why wouldn't I be? I don't know, you seem off. I'm fine. You can talk to me about anything. I'm here for you, you know that, right? Yeah. What that sign say? Mothica. Sounds familiar. It's where we found the boat. That vampire of yours said she crossed the channel then. Early, long way to walk. Certainly a long way to walk to a secret bunker you've only accidentally stumbled across. What would you think about moving her into Darcy's old bunk? Who? Penelope. Are you having a laugh? No, I'm not having a laugh. Why wouldn't I move a vampire into your sister's old bunk? Is that what you're asking me? Or I could take Darcy's old bunk, and Penelope can move into mine if that's more kosher. What's got into you this morning? What, you just want to keep her down there in that cage forever? No, I just assumed kill her and be done with it. You're the one who convinced the mayor to keep her. We don't have to experiment on how to learn from her. She talks to me. She trusts me. Do you trust her? She's not a bad person. She's not a person at all. In fact, well, she was she. Was and now she isn't. That's how it works. What the citizens like in Church Cove, same as us mostly. Getting by must be easier with an ocean view. You haven't been out in storm season. I thought about the train to Cornwall. On the day of the comet, me already in my lime green to piece, under my sundress coil to go springing into the surf. The moment we stopped, I never made it to Cornwall. Of course, and I realized on that foggy drive with jets, I can remember the last time I'd actually laid eyes on the sea. As we arrived in Church Cove, other concerns quickly reared their ugly heads. The village have been attacked. The gate was wide open. What happened? I don't know. Look sharp. These botas are more than a day old. Bites look ragged, like light has gotten them. Not all of them. There were over 100 citizens here. I'm counting what? A dozen botas. Maybe the rest got away in the boats. The mornings are full. Most of the boats are here. Surely they weren't all turned. No, a few maybe. But all of them. You think they were captured? Maybe. Never heard of blighter packs taking anyone alive. They don't tend to. Then why start now? Why here? I'd rather not contemplate it. They were good citizens, they didn't deserve this. Poor chap, you knew him. He was the quartermaster. Oh my God, Jeff, Neville Jefferson. He's alive. Barely back. The car up, go. Okay on it. Neville, hey. Chips, that you? Yes, it's me, old companion, I'm here. What happened? Was it a brighter pack? Not a pack. Soldiers. An army. I don't understand. Where's everyone? Where's the rest of your citizens taken? Where? Why? Oh, Jack, you're not ready. For what? Huh, she's here. Neville, do you need help loading him in? No, he's gone. Let's check the ice boxes for provisions and get out of here. Maybe they were captured and screwed away for their blood. Lighters don't need human blood the way others do. They're simpler, more primal. Did you get that from your vampire companion? I did, turns out. You can learn a lot more from talking to them and dissecting them. Maybe you can run it by your vampire companion. Just to be safe, Hope. Why didn't she want to see me? I told you she's ashamed. I'm the one who should be ashamed. She wouldn't have even been there if it were not for me. She doesn't say it like that. She feels like she's betrayed you in some way. That's absurd anyway. She's my sister. Why do you get to see her twice before? I've even seen her once. Well, she bit me the first time. If that's any concept, to see her feelings. Oh, she's someone will hear. It's always me and her. Back when Dad died, and then Mom, and all of this now. She's just, I know it's hard, but she hasn't forgotten you. She's told you far more than she's told me. In fact, write your whole bloody letter. All night I read it over and over again. I cried every time, and well, throughout the day really. I just wept from guilt, from pride. For no reason I can readily explain. In fact, so often, I've abruptly dismissed myself to use the restroom. There had barely been a full 24 hours before a bottle of Pepto was left in my mailbox by some oblivious Samaritan. I wish there was some way to get in touch, to tell her that she doesn't have to get sorted out to see me. She's not to put herself all the way back together. I can help her, I want to help her. But she's beyond my reach, so what can I do? But try to help the ones who are within my reach. It's ironic really. Being locked in a dungeon for being a vampire. The whole reason you become a vampire is to avoid rotting away in a hole. Sorry, Penelope, I'm doing what I can. It's not on you. You've done more than enough already. I'm just winging. Even so, it isn't right. I've been arguing to have your estate with the other residents, really. Why not? I can't imagine that's going well. It's cause they don't trust you. They are not capable of trusting me. If you just bite the bullet and tell them what it was you were hiding, then they wouldn't hide me now. Who's incapable of trust? Can you blame me? You could tell me so you could tell them. So I could tell you if you can tell them. It's complicated. I've done something that my kind does not forgive. What? It's a long story. I am not unfamiliar with the art of lying. I worked for British intelligence towards the end of the Second World War, and after a spy, a courier. They liked women for that sort of work. It was easier for us to travel without drawing suspicion. I was sent to Prague in 1953. I was there to make a routine drop. Nothing high risk, but it went bad. I was stabbed with an ice pick, narrowly escaped, staggering back to the safe estate, pretending to be drunk as I cradled the hole in my gut, when she must have smelled the blood. Looper, an anointed one, an overlord as you say, and so she's the one who turned you. More than that, she took me under her wing. First it seemed like freedom, slinking through the shadows of the Eastern Bloc, Budapest, Berlin, Minsk, preying on men who thought they ruled the world. She had only one rule: don't look back. I don't know that I could follow that one. Well, I didn't. I had a sister of my own back home. A twin sister, actually. What was her name? Bonnie. She was shy, bookish. Not nearly as adventurous as I was. I couldn't bear the thought of her, always worrying after me. I wrote her a letter, told her I was alive and in hiding that I'd met someone. I asked her not to worry or seek me out. But she didn't listen. Her stubborn sisters are. What happened? Nothing at first. It was a night some for decades later, after the Iron Curtain fell. Looper and I were walking in Old Town when I saw a familiar face in a cafe on the square. It's a strange thing to see. The face you'd be wearing had you grown old. He'd come to find you, yes, but I didn't give myself away. I couldn't. Not in front of Looper. It was just a momentary glance. A slight hesitation in my step. I didn't think Looper noticed at all. Till she called me to her flat a night or so later. And I arrived to find that yellow letter, written in her hand. And my sister dead on the floor. No, yes, Looper had killed her to punish me. So I killed Looper, the unforgivable crime. To kill an overlord, I may as well have killed a god. And I've been on the run ever since. Jesus, Penelope. Are you going to tell them? Well, are we in danger? Not at the location of this place is a secret, as it was in my day. I only knew of it because I trained here in my old life. What if you're wrong, and the devil comes knocking one night? Hope if the devil comes for me she won't knock. Then I'll just have to be ready. How? You're going to tell me how you killed that overlord? Jackson, are you still up just thinking? What? About Church Cove? Attacks happen, John. I know it's not that. Not entirely. There was something Hope said on the ride out there. What? What does Hope talk to that vampire about? What does this have to do with Church Cove? The whole settlement mysteriously wiped out. Not but a day's walk from the spot where Hope's mysterious vampire companion came ashore. You're doing that thing again. That's your analyst brain looking for puzzles to solve. I've learned to trust my intuition. What Hope and Penelope talk about is her own business. She's an adult. You trust that bloodsucker. I trust Hope. And she hasn't revealed anything of interest. In her sessions with you, Jepsen Valkyrie, what? Stop it, really. What are you gonna go snipping through her diary too? I have the safety of this place to consider, and as her therapist, I'm not obliged to share the details of our conversations, and as the leader of this little haven of ours, I've heard nothing that concerns me. Come to bed. She's not like her sister Cassie. No, she's more curious, more sensitive, more impressionable. What on earth are you so worried about? You think she's plotting with this vampire? No, then what if she's hiding something, does he? Of course she's hiding something, Jet. She's a bloody teenager, no. Please, if you're going to bruise in the shadows, at least do it properly and turn off the sodium light. I'm not Cat, so I guess I'll leave you to it. Where are you going? Just to clear my hand. I understand more and more where her head was in those final days, and why she kept things from me. Some secrets feel too immense to ask the citizens you love to carry. Because the more you discover about the world outside the walls, the harder is to shape. The feeling that just a step or two from the edge of a blind drop, and ever since I read that letter, I felt certain tightness in the air, like something's about to happen. Something important, something that can't be taken. Gypsum to tower. Go ahead, Gyp, I'm at the gate on the Humvee. Gonna need you to open the blast door. Shit, sorry, was there a night room scheduled? Nothing scheduled, just inspecting the perimeter in the Humvee. Is that trouble? Didn't need me. No trouble, Hope, just having a look about. Go ahead, open the gate, copy that opening. Sorry I'm late, Gemma, thank Christ, what took you so long? Sorry my alarm didn't go off. Anything interesting? Nothing on the books. But Jack just took a Humvee out to patrol, so watch him to come back. Sounds good, good night night. Felix, I thought that was you. Hey Hope. Taking in the museum, I just thought I'd brush up on my history. Read some black cards about feudalism at 3 a.m. Why not? And the tennis ball helps me think. Careful, if you think any harder you're gonna break that case. I mean, it's plate glass. Come on, shouldn't be up here by yourself. It's not technically in the green, yeah. These two serfs don't look worried. Well, they're waxed, so I've stated a place to think. Can sleep, all of that going around. Can you turn up for a shift in the watchtower? Coming down from 1. What's wrong? It's nothing. Felix, what, you have your own shit? I'm tired of my shit. Come on, talk to me. Why not you talk to her about everything? Not everything, Felix. I don't think you entirely appreciate the asset you have in me, is that right? Oh yes, I mean, she's got me be in every measure of a companion except one. What's that? Now you can talk to me about her. I almost said something stupid to her. How stupid? The stupid. Almost she stopped me. Thank God she loves you, Felix. I know, no, Felix. She loves you, Ponce. Did you say that in a letter? Well, not in so many words. But you can tell, can you? Yeah, I can tell. Come on, walk me back to my bunk. Is that her journal? Easy there, Felix. No peeking, no just. Why do you have it? Oh, 'cause he suggested I keep one, so I don't know. I thought I'd start by filling up the back of hers. Tell me you're right about what? You know what? How could I not? Jesus, hope. What if somebody finds it? Relax, Felix. Unlike my poor sister, I know how to hide a fucking. That's funny. Your room wasn't locked. Must have not shut it hard enough when I left. Hope, where's the letter? Don't be daft. You think I just leave it out? Show it to me, put your hand on it, fine. Cover your eyes, I'll get it covered. Don't worry, Felix, it's just... Fuck what? It's gone, oh yeah. It's dark. Take it out. Where am I? What happened? Take it out. Darcy, who are you? I'm you. Are the Lionbirds? Yes. Am I dead? No, you have to take it out. I can't move. Something happened. Yes, what happened? Tell me, I can't remember. You have to remember. I can't. It's fading, don't let it. What's the last thing that you remember? I've just seen Felix. Whisper was waiting for me. Why was she waiting to warn me? We'd had a visitor. Her name is Callistrata. She was a seer in Greece thousands of years ago, after she was turned her natural ability to amplified. What does that mean? That you must guard your thoughts in her presence. She can read the minds of other vampires. Yes, miss. And sometimes even bend our minds with her words, just as we come with humans. Not another anointed one. Surely she is quite powerful, miss. Why is she here? I do not know. Just be careful. I've never seen you so frightened. I know Callistrata very well. She is the one who turned you. Yes, miss. Be careful. You're surprised to see me. I'm surprised to see you so far from the city. Oh, I've been away for some time now. As a notorious Duchess of Soho, finally grown tired of London bar rule. When one is tired of London, one is tired of life. Johnson, right? How to believe that it would take such a bore of a man to put that thought to paper. But alas, London is not the city it used to be. Careful, Callistrata. Is that a hint of nostalgia for the world that was? Oh yes, it embarrasses me to say. But the music, the dancing, the constant chatter and noise, the pulsing, sweating bodies, I miss it all terribly. I sense we have a visitor. Indeed, Darcy, come in. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. You must be Beryl. His new daughter, an old-fashioned term for the ones who turn. Not literally my daughter, of course. Beryl, really, you cheeky devil. It was on my invitation. Relax, child. I'm not the fucking preceptor who hasn't flouted that antiquated rule. I might have taken you upon the offer myself. Look at you, the first anointed in 3 centuries. Is that what brings you here? Curiosity? It would be as good a reason as any. The whole world is abuzz over this one. But no, I'm afraid I'm here on some rather ugly personal business. Has that blood farm of yours finally run dry? Blood farm? Baru looks unkindly on my little pet project. I prefer to think of it as a preserve. What is it? The way of the future. A commune of human survivors in Soho, kept alive for their blood. They're joyful, unafraid, unaccosted, with no memory of us or anything we might do to them. They are enthralled to within an inch of their lives, glassy-eyed and listless. Do you even remember the last time you tasted blood? That wasn't drowned in fear. You bleed them, not dry. Not usually. I take what I need, wipe their minds, and let them go about their lives. Far more humane than chasing them down in the woods, but not exactly sporting, is it? Don't be so old-fashioned about rule, says the only one in the room. Who was born before Christ, and who better to say that? This is how we'll all feed ourselves. For the next 2,000 years, it's awful. Keeping them like that, like cattle, is grotesque. Well, that's a very harsh way of putting it. Darcy, let's cut to the quick. What business brings you here? Callistrata, I'm looking for someone who... The cunt who assassinated my daughter. How long has it been? 50 years. She thinks she's in Devon. She was spotted on the mainland after the impact. I've been retracing her steps since she crossed some months ago in a boat that turned up here. I'm not aware of any new arrivals from Europe. She doesn't travel as one of us. She poses as one of them. I expected her to be hiding amidst the humans in the nearby settlement of Church Cove, so I had my guard clear it out. To no avail, and ship the bycatch back to Soho. Naturally, we need fresh breeding stock. If the project is to remain sustainable, breeding stock, I wish you'd informed me. Borrow, you have the whole of the West Country to yourself. You can spare the Badas besides. I'll be out of your hair as soon as I find the assassin. Very well then, who is she? She's a vampire of the middle caste and incarnata. Called Penelope. Doesn't ring any bells, I'm afraid, no. What about you, Darcy? Me. Yes, you look as though someone's just walked over your grave. Have you encountered this traveler? No. Are you very certain? Yes, I'm just a bit stuffy in my outdoor clothes. I might go change into something more comfortable, if that's all right with everyone, of course. She hews close to the one she came from. She is young, you should break her of it. She's too powerful to harbor such sympathies. I don't see what harm it is to let her develop and run. Its natural cause, ours, is the undying flesh and the true memory of history. All else withers and decays. All else fades, not us. We are the lords of the earth. Our lessers exist only to sustain us. You're going to quote our scripture to me now. After all that talk of a new age, she is keeping something, Beryl. Then it is hers to keep, not when it comes to the whereabouts of a traitor. To the holy blood, I thought you didn't stand up. Ceremony, fuck ceremony. This is retribution. If she knows where that snake is hiding, I am obligated by blood to find out, and I am obligated to protect her. You've never known the rare honor of bringing a new, anointed one into the world, have you, until now? No, I have not. The council has sensed her power. They are curious how she's faring under you. I'd hate to report that. She's not being taught to respect our ways. It's very cozy out here in the country. Out where you're the biggest old dog around, or too easy to forget there are bigger ones. How long were you planning to hide on the roof? Is that harpy still here? She is. I've offered the old gardener's cottage's accommodation while she conducts her search. Did you tell her about the castle's prisoner? I did. Not good. I don't trust her, nor should you. But she will be gone as soon as she gets what she wants. And I can't imagine she'd care who she had to bleed to get it. I realize this may be hard for you to understand, but there is more at stake here than the lives of the ones you left behind. What's that supposed to mean? An anointed was killed, Darcy. That would be reason enough for carnage. But it is one she turned her daughter, as I said it. Isn't a euphemism I prefer, but there is a bond between us and the ones we turn. If the same were to happen to you, I'd hunt your killer to the ragged ends of the earth, and I'd never give up, nor will she. Why does that leave my citizens? Would they really die defending a runaway vampire? My sister would. Where are you going to talk to them? To talk to them or warn them, just buy me an hour. And after that, where'd you go? To the transmitter tower, I think. Luckily, there was still petrol in the generator. Enough for one broadcast. I knew I was revealing myself. But what other choice did I have? They were in danger. I had to warn them, right? Here we go. Fucking hell, shitty antique generator. I'm afraid you generate the Springer leak. Callistrata, may I come in? You lied to me, didn't you? I don't know what you're talking about. A little bird told me you do know a Penelope. Rook gave me up, didn't he? Not willingly, I had to read deep into my bag of tricks to crack that nut. How's that? Come here, I'll show you. She held my head tight in her hands, her fingers becoming like talons digging into my brain. Let go of me. Look at me. Get out of my head. Fighting only makes it worse. Open your mind and this will all be over. I said open up. There we are now, Penelope. Where's she? Fuck you. There we are, I see it. A bunker. Complex under Lochran Castle. Dramatically sealed, environmentally controlled. One entrance with a blast door. But surely that isn't the only entrance. You're hiding something. What is it? Yes, what's this? A floor you've warned them about so many times. The old museum on the castle. Second floor, not technically secured. Glass windows flimsily barred. A stairwell leading down into the bunker. And up to a watchtower, where the blast door can be opened. My dear, how on earth you propose to stop me when you can't even open this door? Tom, my dear, what did you do to me? I'll come back and let you out once it's over. You can't do this. It was a psychic block. The door was right there. Not even locked, but it may as well have been a concrete wall. For all the damage I could do, it was all in your head. I pounded and screamed for what felt like an hour. I'd have been buggered if not for Whisper. What? Is that? Thank God. No, I'm trapped. Never had some kind of mind block. Just open it. What happened? She's going to attack the castle. Go and warn them. Me. Will they listen? Make them. Tell them I sent you. Tell them whatever you need to tell them. Just make them hear you. I'll find a way, miss. But what about you? I'm going to try and stop Calistrata by yourself. Without Mr. Rook, we can't trust Rook right now. But miss, can you defeat her alone? I don't know. That's why you have to warn me. Then I will, I promise. Good luck. You as well, miss. I took off across the moors using my hunter senses, feeling her presence in the distance. I didn't know what I was headed into, but I knew I couldn't go unarmed. So I found an old garden rake at the edge of the woods and snapped it in half. Sticks don't kill vampires. I know I didn't need to kill her, just to immobilize her long enough to what I don't know, but I had to do something. I was running out of time. I found her at the rail yard. The horde of blighters gathered before her. Unlike any I'd seen, soldiers in armor of bones and teeth. A black engine waited on the tracks, with a row of livestock cars, all of them open, empty, waiting for new cargo. My angels, my loyal soldiers, my chosen Impassionata. I have seen each of you into the second life, and you have served me. Well, you alone in all the world know what this means to me. You alone have seen me cry, now after so many years. Our vengeance is at hand. The heretic, who dared to spill the holy blood of your sister, hides in that wretched castle amongst our prey. I waited in the tall brown grass for what? My moment. As for the humans, kill who you must and capture the rest. But bring the horn directly to me when the moment came. I lunged, and I don't know what happened. You got her right in the heart. Yes, I did. Didn't I? I must have. I couldn't mess. But something was wrong. She just gazed at me. Then she grinned and grabbed the stake. See, when you start fucking the teacher, you stop learning. Yes, wood doesn't work on the anointed. I'm afraid. Fuck Silver on the other hand. Wait, no, they're there. Down we go. Easy. Don't be afraid. You're not dead. Just frozen, as long as this little silver spike sits in your chest. I do hate that it came to this. I know how terrifying it is to be so robbed of your power. But you forced my hand. Justice demands action. You'd want the very same for those you love. Don't cry. I will take good care of your sister. I give you my word. Her light will not be extinguished. She will forget this hell she now calls home. She be joyful and fruitful, and her bloodline will feed many for eons to come. Now then, run along, my friends, we've much to do. Where the devil is my footman here. Mom Niles, drive this poor thing out to the ruins, and put her back in the hole she crawled from. Oh God, I'm buried, trapped. You have to take out the state. I can't help me, I can't help you. You're the lioness, the well when all else is dry. It's dry now, I need you. I'm sorry, but the castle, she's counter, oh God. I'm pinned, she saved me, can't move, she buried me in the ground not to eat inside myself. Oh God, no, no, let me out, Jack, come in. It's hope, I know you have the letter. Come back please, we can talk about. We have nothing to. Who are the fuck are you? Get out of the road, are you from Castle or not, Prince? What was that? You're the one they called Jepson. You're one of them, you won't need a crossbow. I'm a companion, I'll be the judge of that. What do you want to warn you? An army of Impassionator is headed for your castle. How do you know my name? Miss Darcy sent me. Whisper, I presume. How do you know my name? From Darcy's letter. I didn't realize she sent you a letter. Neither did she, I imagine, but I'm glad I run into you. I have some follow-up questions. What sort of? Now let's find somewhere we can chat, shall we? Come in, Jet. Please, Jet, come in. He's not answering. How we gonna find him with this? What is that, the transponder on his Humvee? A tracking device. I put one on all our vehicles after the jewelry incident. So stupid, I should have burned that bloody letter. Don't panic, she's an overlord. She can take him, she won't hurt him. He's been like a father to us, got us here, gazed after us. We just have to find him before it gets out of hand. I can talk to him, talking doesn't always work. Hope I have to try. I should go alone. Why? Because he's never been like a father to me. I can do what needs to be done if it comes to it. You don't want to be put in a position to decide. Besides, you've made yourself necessary here. This place can't afford to lose you, but it can afford to lose you. What's happening? They got in. Who shit into the mess hole? Everybody run, go, go. Felix, run, coming. What did you just do? What? There's still citizens in that wing. I'm sorry, you made the right call. Hope anyone left over there knows the shelter in place. Where the hell is Jackson? Paw Patrol, can we radio him? Not from here, we're too deep, ma'am. We should go right, doctor. Come on everyone, we've drove for this. Off the stairwell and out through the museum. Close the door, get the door. Oh, I'm getting close, everyone, we've end. They've got us pinned from both sides. How do they get over to that wind? Without going through the mass hole, they must have gone through the museum. Come down through the stair room and up to the watchtower. That's how they open the main gate. These doors won't hold forever. The freight line, we can hide it. The cell block, that's the most secure section, yeah. With no exit. Mayor will be stuck and alive for how much longer? Whatever it adds up to, I'll take it, everyone. Let's wait to the left. Is there anyone else up there? No, that's everyone. Thanks, Reese. Felix. Cut the power to the lift on it. Torches on, everyone. Dr. Felix, hope with me. What's happening up there? It's all right, Penelope. Nothing to worry about. What the hell happened? Slightly knew the details of our Leos. Like they saw the specs. It's a secret bunker. There aren't any specs. Are we under attack? Darcy knew she might have been turned. She wouldn't betray us. It wasn't Darcy. We never found a body. It's a possibility. No, she's right. This isn't her sister's doing. It's yours, isn't it? They're here for you. This is what you're running from. I never wanted this to happen. Matt, what did you do? Why do they want you so badly? I killed one of their leaders. For murdering someone I love. Another vampire, no Mayor. A human, her sister Mayor. If we turned her over to that, no. What other choice is there? She asked for asylum, you get. What's that? They're trying to restore the power. I'll say this, they are determined to get to you, Meth. This vampire in our custody is presently the only bargaining chip we've got. Other blighters that really strike me is the bargaining type. We are trapped in a dungeon with no way out. That's not entirely true. There's a way out. How do you know? I trained her after the war. She was of course you were one of those classes. That's how you knew about the bunker in the first place. So how do we get out? There's an old tin mine that connects to a cave. The lord of the castle used it to sneak holes in. Mean the girls used it to sneak out at weekends. Where is it? It's a labyrinth. I'd have to show you myself. Know how convenient. Hey, we're all in the same boat here. Stop, both of you. Hope, do you trust her? I do, with your life. What's this tell you? Hope, are those bite marks feed from me? I've been helping her. She was suffering. Starving. She's clearly under the creature's influence. No, I've had enough. No lass who fought the Nazis has anything to prove to me. Hope, let her write. Come on, Penelope, let's get out of here. It's a temporary retrieve. It'll still be after once we escape. You won't have to worry about that doctor. I'll part ways with you as soon as we're out. Don't let him bully you into this. He's right, Hope. It's safer that way. I should never have come. Here, it was foolish of me. The entrance to the tunnel is just up here. In this laundry room. Should be behind the cabinet, right? Let's get it moved. There's C. Doctor. She was right, an old mine looks partly flooded. How high does the water get? Not more than needy. As long as we're headed the right way. Hope. Checking. Yeah, they've caught the lift right. Hurry along, everyone, enter the track. Penelope, go on. Wait for me at the first junction. Hope, go. They need you don't have to do this. Someone has to do it, Hope. Penelope, bar the door and come on. Do me a favor, Felix. When you find my sister, tell her I love her. What are you doing? Finally time. Oh no, open the door. Go, Felix. My sister needs you, she needs you. Get him out of here, Penelope. I will come on. Here we are then. Hope, I'm Raven's last stand. Never thought it would be done. Boys in a lift, but all right. Well, best. Let's make him work for it, shall we? Ah, you shot me with an arrow. Yes, sorry about that. But the staking does make you easier to move. Where am I? You're on a vacant petrol station. The very same station, in fact, in which your master attacked and nearly killed her best mate. So you can imagine my skepticism. When you say she sent you to help, it's true you have to get back to the castle. There isn't time. Then why isn't Darcy herself telling me this? Why send you? She's gone after the one who launched the attack. And where is she now? Why? What are you going to do? I'm going to help her. No, you intend to harm her. I intend to end her suffering. Where is she? I don't know very well. Whisper the hard way it is. Penelope, what's wrong? Did you forget the way? No, take this tunnel. 3 more junctions after that, left, right, left. What do you mean we're following you? Not anymore, you're almost there. Just mind the water level. If it's rising, you're going deeper, lowering. You're headed out left, right, left. Where are you going? I have to go back. Why? To help my companion, my sword. Take me the sword. I'm the one you're here for. Come get me. Here they come, I've got it. Oh shit, she's a ninja. Let me get this straight, your career. Well, the training covered everything. The manga, you know, just in case. Oh shit, that will be another load. What are you doing, cutting the count of weight? Take my hand, lean me into the shaft. Oh, never drop that. Hold tight. Wait, the car's gonna fall on you. Not if you pull when I say pull, pull. How did you know I'd be fast enough? I will admit it wasn't terribly thought out. Oh, they're climbing down the shaft. You should go, it's me they want. Well, they're not fucking getting you. Hope, don't argue. Pass me best. My sword, there's a fire axe. On the wall, you can name it if you want. Just out of curiosity. How many impassional to have you killed ever? Sure, counting these 5. I don't know, 7. Yeah, just the last 2 actually. Well, this is not entirely ideal, is it? Not really, no. Any ideas how to handle it then? Just keep swinging. I'd say I did something from the sound of it. On 3, 1 to 3, everyone's made it out. What's happening? Looks like they're pulling out. Rush making that noise. Look up on the ridge. Looks like a black wolf. They all started pouring out as soon as he started. How is it dog calling them off? It's not a dog, it's an overlord. Where's Darcy? Don't do this. She's on your side, I'll be the judge of that. Where is she? I won't help you hurt her. The most convenient thing about interrogating something that heals itself so quickly is that one never runs out of fingers to break. Mr. Chips, do not mistake my molestation for weakness. I am for centuries old. I've known plagues and wars and pain beyond human measure. I assure you, my loyalty to her is not nearly so flexible as yours. We'll see, Jepson. What are you doing? You know exactly what I'm doing. Who is this? I'm Miss Darcy's attendant. Chips, and no, you should have told me she was turned. You endangered us all. She sent me to warn you about the attack. Oh my God, there was an attack. Yes, there was. With decimated, let her go. Come back with me, please. I can't, not until I see this through. Jepson. They go in, and how did they do that? She knows our weaknesses, Felix. I have to see this through. She tried to warn us. You are Felix. Yes, what's your name? I'm Whisper. Whisper, what's happening? What did Darcy say? It wasn't her who did this. Another is here. Darcy's trying to stop her. Step away from her, Felix. She's dangerous. Darcy sent her. Oh, Darcy, can't you see she's still trying to protect us? I know this is hard for you. I know how you feel about her. But she's not our protector anymore. We don't know what she is. What you gonna do, Jeb? I'm going to do the very thing that the Darcy and you would have wanted me to do. No, I can't let you hurt her. Again, feel it. Really, I can't let you hurt her. Feel it. What's the first thing I taught you in training? Don't point your weapon at anything. You don't mean to shoot. How do you know I don't mean to? Because you haven't yet. Felix, you will never come out for this part. Did you kill him? No. He's alive. What are you doing? I'm tying you. Why? So you can find your master. And tell her it's time to settle up. Tell her she's gonna took dust to show her face. Or the next sip of blunt she takes from her, Felix, is going to be a cold one. Show the show. There's been a catastrophic comet impact in the Pacific Ocean. Cloud of multi-jecto raining down on cities of breathe out expected to reach the UK. Continue. Just get your sister to the bunker. What are they saying? What's it like, Heather? Can we go home soon? Doesn't sound like a Spitfire. What are they? A disease mutation? It's not a disease, Mr. Belgrave. There is something out there. Something much worse than all the ash and the dust in the sky. Some of the others said that London's overrun. Hope don't believe everything you hear. Somebody called them vampires. There's no such thing. What if there was? Then I keep you safe from them. Can't fight everything. I can try. Who's that on the bench over there? He's one of the new ones. Is he all right? I don't know. He's just been sitting there all day. Should I get Jack? No, it's fine. Go get ready for bed. Tell me what he says. She go. Did you? Not like the room they stuck you with. It's okay. I just like it better in the hallway, where I can see if anything's coming. Nothing's coming. We're safe down here. Lots of dead citizens thought they were safe. Oh, are you her? Oh, the blood. No, it's old. It's not mine, is it? Is it something you need to talk to someone about? Probably, but not now. Sorry, I can't. I can leave you alone if you know. Don't. Do you maybe want me to just sit here quietly with you for a bit? Is that weird? No, it's not weird. What's your name? Felix. Good to meet you, Felix. I'm Darcy. The night we met, classic. Feels like so long ago. Can't believe how long you stayed. Fell asleep right here on this bench, leaning on each other like two sacks of laundry. You have a way of walking into ugly memories and making them not so bad. You too. Something's off though. What's that? I feel like we were younger than this. You've always pictured yourself as an adult. That's true. We could jump ahead of your ears. Oh, we drunk it. I don't know, maybe give me the bottle. Well, joyful 18th either way, and many more. Thanks for helping me move into my new room. That's nice. It's less roomy than your double with Hope. And I have plenty of shit I've been meaning to bin. Except, hold on, you put this in the toss pile. What? I thought it was a swimsuit. What? It is a swimsuit. We don't have a pool here, Dawson. It's not for here, Felix. I had it on the train. On the day of impact. Yeah, it's like I don't know, it's like a promise to myself. I keep it to remind myself the sun will come out again. Oh, so you think it still fits? Shut up, God. You are so fucking mean to me, oh my god. Got your arms. If you tickle me, I will kill you. Oh yeah, 100% kill you dead. What would you do if I tried to kiss you? Probably throw up in your mouth. Ups, yeah. Sorry, did I say kiss? Wait. You're serious? No, what? No, I thought you were having a laugh. That was. Shit. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Don't worry about it, you're right. Bit gross. I should go to bed. No. Come on. You'd have to go. Oh, I should. Knackered Phoenix, wait. I'm surprised you still think of this one. Oh, that's awful. Look on your face like I stabbed you in the neck. I wish I'd never said it. What do you wish you'd said? I don't know. Are you awake? Yeah. Are you warm enough? Yeah. Taking some liberties with this woman I've just... It's the night we were snowed in, crammed into one sleeping bag. It is but for one key detail. What's that? The long johns we were definitely wearing. Oh yes. Well, the subconscious doesn't keep secrets. See, this is why you need a proper girlfriend. It's not my subconscious, Chuck, you're right. It's not what I said, nope. Well, this is embarrassing. What you want to do here, yeah, you still got that whole swimsuit. Here we are now, I'm warm. Pens aren't Cornish Riviera-inspired choice. Does this never happen though? You're not one of those citizens who can't watch a period film without commenting on everything. They're getting wrong, aren't you? Oh, come on. At least the others have the patina of memory. This one isn't real at all. The train never made it to Cornwall, and you weren't even on it. Maybe it's a vision of something to come. I'll never feel the sun again, you know that. Right, the whole vampire thing. It's nice though, the warmth on my skin. God, how many sunny days did I waste indoors? Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. Nobody realizes what they missed out until the moment's passed. Like you, did I miss something there? You're my best companion. Is that all, I guess? We'll never know. Oh, don't be so dramatic. It's not as if we're dying. Really don't remember. Remember what's happening out there. Wait. What? It's nothing. Just enjoy the sun while you can. What did you mean, what? What's happening out there? Well, there we are. Silver's out. The castle Darcy, be still. You're disorientated. No, look, they're attacking me. I know I called them off before I came. Felix, what happened to you? Escaped. My sister. I don't know. No. Where are you going? I have to see her. I have to know. I'll save you the suspense. She's either dead or she will be shortly catastrata. Not that I enjoy violence. I don't like to personally bloody my hands in such menial combat. It's beneath me, but it looks as though I might need to make an exception. For this castle of yours, leave it be, Calistrata. You really shouldn't have interfered, Beryl. You've only encouraged the humans to fight back. I'll have to kill them all when I go. Try it, don't take the bait, Darcy. She won't do it. You've left me no choice. You've taken from land I claim, entombed an anointed one under my care. You would dare to attack me too. Go back to London. Take your grievances up with the council, if you can muster the courage to admit the lines that you have crossed here. Are you so sure they take your sign? What is that supposed to mean, if ever there was one among us with a conviction to do what is necessary in the undoing of? That's your handwriting, is it not? What is that? A burned scrap of a letter I found in your heart. The undoing of what exactly? Dear Beryl, I don't know what this is. Something trivial. Haha, stop. You're good, but even you can't hide a secret this immense. From my mind's eye, what's she talking about? Have you not told her? I suppose. That would be wise. The less she knows of it, the better. You leave her out of this. I'm not the one who brought her into it. Someone tell me what's happening. There are partisans among our ranks who believe that it was a mistake to summon the gift. What gift? The comet. Of course, honestly, Barack. What the hell have you been teaching this poor thing? It was summoned here by us, by the first of us, the Queen herself. Long ago, she called it from the frigid outskirts of the void, and we, her children, have spent eons waiting for its arrival, but not all of us. Some gather and plot against the holy blood, and the world it has given us whispering of heretical old prophecies. And our instructions have been very clear on the subject of what to do with them. We are to kill them where we find them. Darcy, run. Sure, let me just return this. Don't move, girl. Now, drop the silver. Good girl. You know the drill. Sit tight. Mom and Dad need to have a little chat. Darcy, go. I can't. The power. Fight it. You're stronger. Get out of here. I can't. Patience, Barrow. I'll deal with her soon enough. You won't lay a hand on her. Haha, dog. A really, Barrow? Is that still all you can think to become, even after all these years? And now the sky itself is our only element, and mythology and nightmare. Your wretched soul flees to the simple shape of a shit-eating black curb. If you really wanted to save her, you'd submit to your end fucking apple state. Let go and let her see you torn limb, you know that. Ours is the way of the world now and forever. Let's go again. Get off me, spike whore. You bit me. Fuck. Stop, please. What's happening? Are you all right? Yes. What's wrong with her? I don't know. What did you do? I don't know. I thought I only got in one bite. Keep back, keep back. It could be a ruse. No, she's not healing, just bleeding out like a mortal. Haha, the fuck are you? My God. What happened? You killed her with one bite. How is that possible? There's a power in the bloodline, flows like a river, and it expresses itself in us. The anointed, in times past, it did so once every century or so. But before you, there had not been a new, anointed one in almost 300 years. How does that explain what I did? Imagine the river is molten rock, like the stress is building under a volcano. The longer that power is allowed to build, the bigger the eruption. That is you. Pompeii, Santorini, Tambora. She said there was a prophecy of earth written by a blind monk in Linda Swan. In the Middle Ages, the first darkling child of the long winter born shall be the last. For in her wake comes the hope of spring. What does it mean? There are those who believe it means that the first anointed, one of the sunless age, is the only one who can kill the queen, and then the darkness. Is that what do you believe? I wasn't sure. I've been alive long enough to see most prophecies come to nothing. But then you killed Callistrata with a single bite. If there is anyone in the world who could hurt one, so hold is the first of us, she who drunk the blood of the god, she who called the comet, she who holds the sky aloft. It is. You're surprised to hear me talk like this. I didn't realize that there were vampires. Who would want the winter to end? You're a vampire, do you not? I do, but why do you? I miss the smell of cut grass. And after a music drifting from pub windows. A full moon, the stars, color of the sky just before the sun rises. Blue and purple and pink. I'd rather be a monster in a living world than a monarch of a dead one. I told you, you are not the first to have struggled with what you are. Whisper, you look terrible. What's happened to you? I'm fine. Don't worry over me, there's no time. What's wrong? It's Mr. Chips. Is he all right? Did he survive the attack? I've just come from him. He wasn't at the castle. He was out looking for you. Me, he knows he has your Felix. Oh God. He has Felix, yes miss. He's threatening to kill him if you don't come to him. Where's he? Journal entry November 9th, 2043. Sorry I haven't written in a while. I suppose I just haven't had much to say. But now, I want to get it all down before it starts to fade from memory. I'll start from where I left off. It's been some months since I said goodbye to my sister. I woke up in the infirmary after the attack to find a familiar face in my bedside. There she is. How are you feeling? None of me. Have you been here this whole time? Mayor Black would ask me to stay until Jepson got back. Wanted me to help secure the bunker. Is it secure? It's getting there. They're bolting armored plates of the museum windows and installing a submarine door over the cave exit. What happened? You don't remember better. We were fighting and I was injured. Enough. You dragged me back to your cell, shut the door, You locked us in so you could see to my wound. I remember you tying a tourniquet. You were losing a lot of blood. You saved my life. Yes, well, might want to tell Dr. Arda. He thinks I drank most of it. Yeah, he keeps looking over here, like you're about to finish the job. I'm glad you stayed, Penelope. Don't get used to it. I should be on my way soon. Yeah, bullshit. You're in danger as long as I'm here, always in some kind of danger. The only way we get by is by sticking together. Maybe so, but I'm not one of you. Yes, you are. You fought for us, you're one of us. How did we win? We didn't. Something called them all off. An anointed one in the shape of a black dog. Rook, your sister's maker. Yeah. Fuck, that's right, Felix. He's fine. You went out to fetch Jepson. I know Jepson's gone to find Darcy. What he knows I have to. You're not supposed to be up in the past. It's fine, she's just stretching her legs. Are you insane going out to confront an MI6 operative? You can barely stand up. I don't have to fight him. Just talk to him well. That's never going to let you out of here. So do your thing. You can't be serious. Yes. I'm fucking serious. I have to go. Dr. Odafum, yes. Everything all right over there? Yes, perfect. But perhaps you could, go take a long shit. Sounds good. Where are my clothes? You're in no shape for this madness. It's Jepson. He's not going to do anything to me. It's my sister I'm worried about. At least let me come with you. No, he doesn't trust you, so just cover for me. I have no idea what you mean by that. You don't know what. Come on, you're a bloody spy, a courier, whatever. You'll figure something out. I have to go. He has feelings. Wait, I'll be fine. He couldn't hurt me if he wanted to. I know he's confused. He just has to see me in person. He'll understand when he sees me. I know. What is it? Then what's wrong? When you return, I won't be here. What are you talking about? The Council of Forebearers will have felt Kalashratha's death when an anointed one passes. It sends ripples down the river. I don't understand. Why are you? I must go and confess to her murder. What? Look. No, I will say it. Self-defense, that she encroached on my territory. Threatened my citizens. No, Rocky. You insane. Don't turn yourself in. Let them puzzle over it if they want to. They cannot be given the opportunity to discover what actually happened here. If they knew what you can do, and that you even heard of the Lindistfan text, you would be in terrible danger. What will they do to you? I will be fine. I have friends in high places. I don't believe you. Swear to me. Percy, I am very old. I've made many mistakes. Let me do this, please. I don't know what to do without you. You will find your way. How will I find it? Go to the one who made me. She's in county entry. Whisper will take you. There are others there. The resistance. The ones against the winter. Yes. They've been waiting for you for a long time. How? I don't even know who I am. Yes, you do. Part of you has always known. This is your fight. It is in your blood. And you are the one who was born to end it. Barokai Doctor, your companion needs you. You are my companion too. Thank you. Goodbye, Rook. And good luck. Give them hell. Can you loosen these ties? You're fine. She's like a daughter to you. That's why I have to be the one to handle it. In what sense do you intend to handle it? In whatever sense does her justice. Who gives you the right? Who else? I gave her that sword. Put her out there in the path of all this. This is my doing. I have to be the one to set it right. It's a hard thing, but it has to be done. And assaulting me. How's that square with your vaunted quest for justice? You have worse done to you in this very rule. He tied me to a post after you pulled a gun on me. You threatened to kill me to get her attention. And does it not occur to you that if it did, she might not be the heartless monster you expect? I don't expect her to be a heartless monster. That's the hardest part of all. Anyway, she's the one who nearly killed you. And you're the one who's threatening to. It won't come to that. What if it does? It won't. He won't hurt you, Felix. Darcy, he's a good man. Won't you, Jack? Hello, Spitfire. You look well. As to you, I see you're off your cane. I managed. Let him go, Jab. He's not part of this. I will when we're done. This isn't you, Jab. If that isn't the part calling the kettle black. It happened. What do you want me to say? I want to understand. I don't know if I can help you there. How could you do this? Choose this. I didn't want to die. Nobody wants to die. Maybe others had a chance to live. You had a good life, a meaningful life. I had a short life, a lonely life. And now I'm finding my way. I failed you. You haven't. I led you to this. You gave me purpose. I tried. But it wasn't enough. It was everything. And now you're one of them. What does that say? I'm still me. Prove it here. What's this? A silver stake. The only thing that can incapacitate an overlord. Like you. Like me, Darcy. It's all right, Felix. We have to start trusting one another. Eventually someone has to go first. Is this a trick? It's intelligence. Something that will help you protect yourselves. In the future, that's fortunate. Felix says the castle was attacked. I know. I tried to warn you. And how did they get past our defenses? It was taken from me against my will. Would it have happened had you not turned? I don't know. Felix says that the last time he saw your sister, she was marching into the fray. Is that on you? She can handle herself. She's strong. She's clever. Don't let him get to you. Do you remember the promise you asked me to make? I asked you to kill me if it ever came to this. And tell me why I shouldn't. Give me a reason, one valid reason. I beg you. I can still do good job. I have the power to make a real difference. That's precisely what scares me. That power and the appetites that come with it. They can be controlled, can they? Did you not attack your best companion in this very room? Him sitting right there. Did you not almost tear his throat out? It was a difficult time. What would the old Darcy do with the creature? Who did that? The creature who had the power you have. What would she want me to do with such a creature? She was starving. Jet doesn't seem to be starving now. Why is that? It's complicated. Is it what happened to Jory? I've had to make choices I can live with. See there. You're sounding less and less like the girl I remember. The girl you remember was wrong, Jeb, about a lot of things. She was stubborn, militant, and brimming with regret. She took the world for something that is not, and never has been. Black and white. Yes, I've changed. I've grown up. There it is, but it doesn't mean I'm not me. I haven't given up the fight. Jean, please look at me. You know me. Oh, I see you just fine. Finally. Jeff, what are you doing? Show me your fangs, Darcy. Put the axe down. Show me your fangs. Put it down. Do what she says. Show me your fucking fangs. I won't fight you, Jeff. Why not? Because I don't want to kill you. Yet. I'm sorry you don't want to kill me yet. Felix. Jack, what have you done? Why did he hit you? Oh, it hurts, Darcy. Hey, look at me. No, it doesn't, right? That's a neat trick. It's fine. Stay. Calm those. Breathe those. No, we don't. Look out. He stopped her. She was trying to help me. Sorry, Felix. Truly I am. But it was the only way to get her to turn her back too. What are you doing? Keeping my promise. Put the axe down, Jet. Don't. I assume decapitation works. Don't do this, please. I'm sorry, Darcy. No. Hope is that Christ. Did you just shoot me? Put the axe down and step away from my sister. You really think a home archery kit? What did he do to the silver? Pull it out. Help, Darcy. I'm sorry I had to shoot him because he was about to know. Don't apologize. Never apologize. That was amazing. You're so amazing. Are you okay? I'm brilliant. Are you? I'm glad I got to see this, Felix. Felix, Jesus. You're bleeding fast. We have to get him out of here. I brought a car. Help me load him in. No, not again. What do you mean, no? We have to get you. I won't make it. Look at me, Doss, you know. I want Felix. I don't want to go like that. Doss, please, not in all that panic and noise. Let me just sit with you for a minute, okay? Is that weird? No. It's not weird. There's something I want to tell you. I don't have much time. Do you understand? Yes, I do. Yeah, give me a minute to say goodbye, okay? I waited outside on the pavement as he passed in our arms, and we buried him in the village grain. Neither of us said anything. I just worked. Softly, she stared vacantly at the ground, as if looking through it to the other side of the world. She was the first to speak. I heard you named her the sword. I did. Beth, after our old fish, yeah. I like that. Anyway, you can have it back now. I deny. I think it's found its way into the right pair of hands. You're always the one who was gonna save the world. I was just the one who was filling in. No, you're the one who's going to rebuild it. I don't know about that. I kept things from you too much, Darcy. I know you were just trying to protect me. So much so that I didn't see the brilliant young woman you were becoming. I didn't either, so don't for that matter. Don't worry. You're capable of far more than I ever admitted. Part of me always knew it. I was just afraid of the day you'd no longer need me. I'm afraid of having to sort my own life out. I can't do shit without you, Darth. I don't know what I'm doing with all this. I just pretend to. I know I felt the same after Mom died. But if you pretend long enough and look around, I bet you'd see that. You've been moving mountains without me. And I'm so bloody proud of you, I can't stand it. You're talking like this is goodbye. I have to leave Devon, and I don't know if I'll be back, ever. What you heading off to fight now? The whole bloody winter itself, something like that. Well, don't forget me out there. Forget you. Come here. I will miss you like the sun, after some time. I left her there sitting in the grass by his grave. My heart went out to her. I offered to stay longer, but she said it was okay, and she just wanted to be alone for a bit. I never saw her cry for him after he passed. She never liked to cry in front of me anyway. Things felt different in the castle after that. We lost some citizens in the siege, but some new faces have trickled in. A handful from some kind of prison commune in London. I don't know, they said. They were told about the bunker from the one who liberated them. I like to imagine it was Darcy, but they didn't get a name. They're good citizens though, and I've made some false friends among them. Oh no, you're gonna miss movie night. I'm so sorry, the call just came in. But the print of Alien are rescued from the cousin. Start it. Without me, I'll be back before you can say stay away from her. You bitch lost the second one, whatever. Give him hell out there, be careful, look after yourself. Strange. I've lived in the shadow of my sister for so long. And then your rivals don't even know who she is. They look at me like I'm the original badass, which I guess means I'm faking it rather well. I can't replace Jet though. I've not a shred of patience to train on new recruits, but it turns out he wasn't the only train-filled operative. Behind these walls, I told you don't call me Penny Charlie. Get out of here, it's fine, Reese. Good work, Mia. What's your form, Punish? Keep it up, Oliver. Very good, Corman. I got the alert more from Soho. Yeah, sounds like. Mom and 2 little girls stranded on the motorway. Well, class saved by the bell. Oh, hold on. Hold on, Hope, do we need any backup? I'll bring to right. Amelia coming with us, time to look your field hours. The rest of you are dismissed. I still think of Darcy now and then. How I left her by Felix's grave. Staring at the dirt, staring through it intent. Breathless, her eyes wide and dry. Sometimes, I think I remember seeing something else in them. Not sadness or despair, but strangely hope. I don't know for sure what that implies, but I like to imagine I do. I hate to think she's out there alone. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I got you, I got you. Easy, Felix, easy. It's just me. Hey, Darcy, yeah. How do you feel? So cold. All this blanket tide. Warm up. Did it work? Am I? Yeah. You all. No regrets. No less to you, none. Oh, holy shit. I mean, everything's so right, it's like, oh, it's a lie around you. I keep hearing that. Well, what was it you gonna say on the other side, right? Kind of left you hanging, didn't I? Oh, epically, yeah. Sorry about that. I love you too. Are your citizens gonna look at us funny? They're your citizens too, right? Why would they look at us funny? I don't know. Vampire Jesus slumming it with a lowly shade like me. Carnata shades of slur. Is it? Oh yeah. Whisper hates it, bloody hell. I've been saying it all mad ever since Soho. She hasn't made a peep, oh. She likes you, oh. Now I feel like a prat, don't. It's an awkward time, she knows it. See, bound to insult someone over. There, don't worry about it, you're with Vampire Jesus. How the hell are you gonna do it? Which part? I don't know. Saving the whole bloody world, easy. I'm going to kill the queen. Miss Darcy, Mr. Felix, the boat is ready. Come on, let's go.